We on.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Most Wanted Madness 2025. Got a hell of a race in store for you, and the final race of Group A2. Now, this has been a stacked group. We saw quite a few matches yesterday. We've got SBW up 2-0 in the group, and Croneus 1-1. Croneus' performance is going to determine whether he or Stig gets the second place position. I believe, right? Or no, because if Croneus wins, that's even better. I don't know. It's a high stakes match. It's gonna be great.
Alright, that's actually a smart move from him to be deafened because Stig is actually in a commentary. Just, yeah. Anyway. No, we will to countdown, so Stig, take the wheel. If both runners are ready, that is.
I'm ready.
SBW?
Well, yeah, you could signal in the main menu.
Alright, let's go. On 4. 1, 2, 3, GTA 4. Good skill.
Good luck, everybody, and I'm deafening Croneus. Oh, that guy's a piece of work, ain't he?
Damn right. He's a cheater as well.
That's what I've heard. I saw him manipulating the textures.
You know, maybe it's actually good. Like people with very bad PCs, they lose a lot of time on loads, but then they can gain it on Lena.
Potentially. Oh, the bet just closed. Are you kidding me?
What?
Was that Waffle? Waffle, reopen the bet. I didn't get to get it in.
too late.
Man. All right. Anyways, we got two very skilled runners here. All right. With pretty similar PBs, I think. SBW still rocking a 30-35, and Croneus rocking a 30-30. Both of them faster than me by a single digit amount of seconds. Therefore, I don't really care for either of them.
Fair enough. Croneus played really safely here.
Oh, SBW's cruiser goes off track. It's going to cost him some time on the hot dog cutscene, and he's already behind a little bit from the complete edition load, or the VSync load, whatever kind of load it was.
It's still not.
That's one more extra cutscene in the dock.
Not the craziest time loss, but they can add up. Okay. This is getting some slow backup.
Let's see if he crafts the supercar or not. I don't think so. Only 1 star, insufficient. I have no idea how it works, so 1 shot left.
Oh.
He grabbed it.
This is Croneus' worst nightmare.
Yep, this is not good, cousin.
But he's keeping a level head from what I can tell.
He could have entered the car for 5 more bullets, but he decided to take the pistol and get another one on Antonio, perhaps. He got lucky that he got 34 bullets, because with 17 it's kind of scary.
Oh, searching up Antonio. He takes care of Tisdale no problem, so he should have another opportunity. Oh, he's actually opting to pick up the pistol ammo. He doesn't want to try and replicate the pistol glitch.
He didn't.
I've scolded him for this before.
That's a crazy play.
Okay, watch him. If his car is like starts flipping on the turns, then it's God car, as it's called right now. You cannot get it from the parked spawn, only from cops that are like chasing you or something, so it always happens on 6 stars, or not always, but often, I don't know, when you switch. And it has a very good handling, so yeah. IV boys, when someone scolds them for their game for bad handling, I sleep, but when they get a good handling car, they all hop in on the bandwagon. SMH in my head.
Now, if you want to go into more detail on the God car, as it is being called, feel free, because I think most people who aren't diehard IV fans are probably unfamiliar, and it's probably better to get it out of the way.
Nice jump by SBW here. Very clean.
It's plain God cars, right? Well, sometimes when you switch in 6 stars, you might have noticed that your car is really flippy and it also turns better a little bit. You can already notice it by, like, doing little left/right turns. If you're a experienced player, and Timon said that it's a common knowledge and it's been known for 15 years in casual community, but GTA 4 only uses taxis, so we only learn it now. Or some of us at least. Well, to be fair, a lot of people just reset if something goes wrong. And if when you switch, it's just hard to spot a difference. Sometimes the car is scuffed already. Sometimes there's a pop tire, but yeah, especially with a pop tire, you will notice that handling is much better than if the handling wasn't glitched. Anyway, both runners are using a default car right now, quote unquote, I think. If you see some good steering with barely any slowdown, then you will know it's a God car. And also the body roll is much more noticeable.
Something worth noting, because I'm still caught up on the fact that Croneus missed the pickup glitch. I know this is haunting him right now. He's probably very upset about it. I believe his PB was actually completed. Actually, no, not his most recent PB. He had a PB with the risky Noel strat. But the one before that, which I think was the 30-30 that we're looking at, I believe he has a newer one that's like a 30-24. That original PB, he actually failed the pistol glitch as well. And I believe he picked up a lot of just pistol ammo like he's doing now. Which is kind of interesting.
It might be viable strategy, but I remember people doing this and running out of ammo by the end of the run. And pistol is like the only gun you can rely on in this run.
Yeah, it's exactly. I guess you need to get lucky with pistol pickups on average, because you also get random amount of ammo.
Well, who knows? Maybe he'll run out by Leo and get a replacement.
Yeah, SBW is slowly closing the gap to Croneus here.
Yeah, group situation was explained before the race start, but TLDR, this group, SBW already solidified. He stays in the tournament regardless, but he is fighting for being the first, which might allow him to go to playoffs if his times are better than others. Average times. And Croneus is fighting to be the second, I think. Wait, 1 second.
Yes.
Yeah, because if he loses, then it's a 3-way tie, and the average time against Stig for him is like neck upon neck right now. It's 39. If he gets anything better than 39, he already survives, I think. Stig dies. 39-20 something. Let me open again.
39-35 maybe?
Yeah, if Croneus wins right now, it will be a tie between him and SBW for the first place. The tiebreaker is always an average time of 3 races. And right now, Stig versus Croneus is like 15 seconds apart. 15 seconds is not in the most wanted, and you see that Croneus PB is 30, so it's not looking good for Stig, even if Croneus loses. Wait, what the fuck is happening with times? Stop trolling me. Anyway. Don't worry.
Both runners approaching Rodrigo. Let's see who's the better sheep herder.
Oh, yeah, Kaz tested it and he needs at least 39 on 04 this race, so he survives. He doesn't even need to win it to survive in the tournament. The Croneus, that is.
Yeah, just a 39 or 4
Let
will
me
do.
add it to the fucking info, maybe.
I mean, if Croneus gets a 39 or 4, we'll probably have to retime all mine and all his races.
Yeah. You do that. You're the janitor.
Plenty of SMG ammo for both runners here.
Yeah, with very close tiebreakers. I'm sorry. I'm interested because the stream kind of buffers. I try to refresh it after an oil for both of them when it's searching, but even then, there is some stream delay, so probably need to ask her future runners so they keep past broadcasts alive, so it can be retimed properly if needed. It's not usually needed, but you see this case is like really close. Anyway, back to you, Zazuba.
What was I talking about? I don't know. They got SMG ammo. They're on the same target. It's neck upon neck. That being said, still the glaring issue of not much pistol ammo for Croneus. When this has happened to him before, I've seen him actually use the SMG.
Yeah, that makes
you know,
sense.
just kind of going hardcore on the aiming.
Ooh, he stopped to pick up pistol ammo.
It's interesting.
I honestly think it would have been faster if he just went for the ammo glitch again. I'm not sure what his thinking is.
Oh, absolutely. But you know, when the heat is under you, and you know, yeah, this is high tension. You know, we got a big old crowd here. Under those circumstances, you know, you might not be thinking clearly. And so, although it may seem like, oh, I'll just empty out my pistol, I'll go get the refill on Antonio, and I'll be back on track. In the heat of the moment, you know, the decisions aren't so simple.
But this did allow SBW to take the lead.
Fact, yeah. He'll be making his way into the 6-star section here in just a moment, with the cruiser in near perfect condition. Just a couple bullet holes.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, let's see this. If this car is scuffed. Nah, no way. He didn't even get a wanted level.
Croneus goes for the cop car switch. Gets a new one. T1's favorite.
Uh-oh.
Wow,
Okay.
that's a cruiser advantage. He would have gotten hit by it if it was patrol.
Real.
Demon says that you need to like look down when driving on that bridge to avoid the trucks blocking you, but I don't know. Sounds weird, but I guess I'll trust him. I'm kind of scared looking down there.
It could work. It could not. More research is required.
Okay, I feel like the gap is even bigger now. I guess it's because Croneus also took his time switching to a new police car.
About a full target gap. SBW is going to be starting Leo, and Croneus is going to be making his way to Leo in just a moment here, as he takes out Canned with a quick little one-tap. Health situation solid for both runners. A little bit of armor still left for SBW. He may get a nut refill. Well, I guess he's not getting a nut refill. He's kind of skipped that. But he seems confident, so... Now, nuts for Croneus. He has a terrible track record of keeping this vendor here, but it looks like he's getting in the animation without much issue.
Yeah, I feel like Croneus is going to prioritize just not dying and even sacrifice sacrifice everything he has just not to die. Because getting a deathless run will pretty much guarantee him advancing to the next stage.
If he's a Stig hater, the one thing he needs to do is stay alive and get a pretty average run for a runner of his skill level. Something around maybe a 36, 37. As long as he gets under that 39.05 or so, he will survive, and Stig will be thrown into the wood chipper.
Yeah. I mean, I assumed Croneus will also go for his for yours signature armor pickup.
There's a good chance he
Whoa!
did
This
just
is
lose.
didn't take that much damage though. That was that was very scary, but he survived.
Good bit of
Without
resistance
much problem.
there. Oh,
Hate
SBW's
watching
on
him.
FIB, making his way to Lino. Hopefully there's no one on his tail. Nothing is worse than pulling up the Lino, going for your drive-by, and then boom, rear-ended by a black FIB Buffalo.
Has SBW actually switched his police car? I wasn't paying attention.
I wasn't paying close enough
He was
attention.
on a
I believe he
patrol
swapped
during-
in the...
When entering 6 stars, he was on a patrol, so definitely. I'm sorry, I was distracted.
I think that was
No,
Croneus
that
in
was
the
Croneus,
patrol.
yeah. Croneus was in the
You
patrol.
what,
I
Mike?
believe SB...
Okay, let me see that body roll.
If SBW
No way he's
swapped it.
The cycle was already switched 7 minutes in for both of them. You don't know the cop car cycles? Let me tell you. Then, so each cop car stays for like 7 minutes approximately. That's what Timon told me. I'm guessing full 7 minutes from the game start is a cruiser. I'm guessing. From the fresh new game, which we enforce. So, at 10 level mark it should be definitely all patrols. For everyone.
Okay, you could have just said that he didn't switch cars.
Oh, you see it's 15? No, I cannot claim anything because I was checking the layout.
Oh, Croneus
Croneus
takes
is in a bit of
an interesting flip. It's gonna be a little scary getting out of here. And his door is
SBW
blocked.
got an ambulance.
Oh, that's a
That's
classic.
that's bad. But luckily Croneus knows. Oh, it gets the fucking meme animation thing.
Yeah, but
And
at least he
Croneus somehow-
acknowledges it. I think SBW had a god car. I'm not sure. Let's not say anything, but the parked one will not be a god car.
Yeah,
Croneus is getting white stars here on the secret armor, but I should be able to get out of this alley without much issue.
So going forward, people will try to actually switch to the cops, to the not to anything but the parked cars. Avoid parked cars at all costs, so it will be more spicy for WR grinders, I'm sure.
Simon snipes for SBW. We've seen him do it many a time without any issue.
It's a very impressive performance by SBW carrying his starting car all the way to that switch. Ooh, this is close.
Uh-oh.
I don't think. Doesn't seem like
he could have tapped.
he'll have to go up.
Looks like Simon slipped away.
Croneus spins out, but luckily no one's on the bridge.
See if we get a certified Barry moment for Croneus. Oh, that's a textbook Barry.
Very good.
Should be able to get out of here, no problem. And he's on Enforcer cycle.
Where can I read the most wanted textbook?
Most wanted textbook, the Library of Kyle. Kyle's Andrea.
It's a good chance to catch up a little bit for Croneus. Was playing very safely, but SBW missing the snipes definitely played to his advantage. I mean, the gap is still maintained. Yeah.
Croneus opting for the replacement police car instead of getting on the Sanchez and doing stunt jumps. Interesting choice.
Quite an unorthodox play here. SBW is struggling to get the...
Oh no! The God car is spinning out by itself. That's almost certainly a God car, is it not?
That was a good showcase, I guess.
Alright, SBW is driving to safety and searching for Christoph. Let's see how Croneus performs the snipes. He goes for the bottom ones first, that's interesting.
I used to see Timon always go for the bottom guys as well. And that's a nice quick Simon kill.
Very good, very good. Now he's much closer to SBW. Like 1 target away precisely. Well, quite a short target.
Attention.
Time.
Alright, now Croneus has had a lot of issues with this top fella getting in that back corner, but he takes him out early. He does not want that to happen on the big stage. He would be so embarrassed. We would never see him play Hatsune Mega Mix 2 on the PS4 ever again if that was the case.
So he was playing on the PS4? He has a capture card?
Yeah.
Damn. That's a real content creator.
PS4,
Whoa, Croneus!
PS4 doesn't have GTA 4. It's always
No,
the...
we're not talking about GTA 4.
Hatsune Miku Project Diva Mega
Man,
Mix
this is
2.
a GTA 4 tournament.
Well, yes, but this is very relevant. SBW is kind of on shaky legs here. Let's see what he does with Tommy.
Alright.
He's done, but he's low health. He might need a hot dog.
Oh, but he doesn't know about this hot dog!
Yeah, but we do, but I didn't want to say anything because you will be mad if I do. I can say now
What?
that this hot dog is glitched and you cannot use it. He spent enough time here already, so I guess it's fair to tell it him out loud.
This is the forbidden racist hot dog vendor who will not sell to Nico. Probably known for a while, but my first introduction was during We Will's All Hot Dogs run.
Yeah, that's when we all learned of it.
Very interesting. I would love if somebody could figure out why exactly this hot dog vendor is so stubborn. That being said, looks like Croneus has a pretty decent lead here as SBW tries to maybe get some health from the hospital.
I don't even remember if there's a health pack in that
No,
hospital.
there's only ambulances. They give you like
You can
1/3
just
of
get
them.
it. Yeah. Alright, SBW hasn't searched for Darren yet. He will have to do that as well. Very, very difficult situation for him.
Muscle memory kicking in for Croneus, who opts to refill his armor despite being probably about 80% full.
It will look like 90% full.
I don't blame him. I would do it too.
Yeah,
Damn,
very safe
Sig
play
is
by him.
sandbagging himself. He gave another advice and SBW stopped to search.
What do you mean I want SBW to win?
Alright.
Hashtag full bias.
all
Oh,
mixed in my
this
head.
is precarious. Oh,
No.
Ooh! Almost got there.
that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, SBW spent like a minute and a half on 1 HP, avoiding all hits, only to get shot at the very last
Wait
possible
a minute.
moment.
So, do we have a co-op run situation right now?
No co-op run.
Get
Just
Kyle on the line. He
no,
hates
no,
co-op
no,
runners. He hates any kind of
there's
accident.
I don't
no
think it
match
matters.
fixing.
It's a fucking most wanted speedrun. Like, you get a fucking randomized police car spawn every second.
Well, we have to
I'll tell
ask
you.
Croneus if he agrees.
I'll tell you right now, if I was in this run and somebody was like, oh, he could get that hot dog right there, I'm just gonna be like, huh? I'm gonna do a handbrake turn and I'm gonna get gunned down by the FIB. So,
Yeah, that's how it works. Exactly. You do the exact opposite.
now if you start planning ahead for them, that's a little different.
Yeah, last time we've been on Covey, Stig started saying that you could use a game bug fix and he will verify, so it's
Well,
over
that
for
was a
GC4
joke.
speedruns. Now it's co-op runs.
Co-op runs,
True.
fusion fix runs.
Surely that was a joke. Why are commentators giving away tips during race tournament with $400 prize? Even Mafia couldn't write such a script.
Well, I waited like 15 seconds until he entered the car and back. I don't know. But
No
Imagine
tips, no
thinking
tips.
money is real.
$400 for Dr. Money? Oh man, that's nothing. Dr. Money just loves to watch GTA 4. Should have started negotiations with a much higher number.
What about Joshua's?
I don't know.
It's not
Okay,
about
that's-
money,
that's-
it's about sending a message.
Exactly.
The message
That's
a
being
very-
GT4 is the best. As
Is
all
the
the
fate.
races already experienced the greatness of this game.
That's going pretty well for Croneus.
Oh yeah, but he is using the parked car again, I think. Let's see.
Yes. Ooh, Croneus. I mean, it's SBW. His
SB
car is kind of.
Yeah, check him. What?
Little
Where
wiggly.
did he get it? He might have gotten it from the traffic, probably. Ah, right, he got a one level as usual. So yeah,
He got it in the 6th area.
never mind. Yeah, he entered it in a cabriolet car. Yeah, whatever. Felt, sir.
All right. Picks up
Croneus
some
down to
right
about
ammo.
100 SMG. I don't know what his pistol situation is like. I assume he still has some left.
That's a very smart play by SBW. He saw that no cops were around, and he just took the police car that he was in to drive it all the way to Alderney.
He skipped the armor as well, which was
Yeah. He's trying
I
to
mean,
catch
that's
up.
a bold decision, but that will save you time for sure. Oh, Croneus looking for a swap here.
Should be pretty easy. Will
Alright.
this be a
Who told him
gold
about
car?
this? Who told him to swap?
No.
Check his chat. Maybe someone is back city.
Let me check his chat. GL from I'm Berry Juice. GL, bro, from It Dalton E. This category looks like fun in GL. Absolutely, yeah. Pretty fun category.
I mean, it only looks like fun.
Yeah, getting
Yeah.
through Rodney, no problem for Croneus. Full arm or full cop car, assuming that they didn't damage it much.
Akara search from Croneus. I don't know if this is normally what he does. He's switching it up on us.
He's switching comparisons. Now he's on the average.
Well, USJs were like sad solo grind kind of tournament. If USJs were in a race though, I was thinking about it, and it would be a lot of driving back. In Most Wanted is not as much.
The USJ race is kind of inherently flawed just because of boats, but otherwise, yeah.
I think USJs are more fun to watch, I'm sorry.
Oh, absolutely, without a doubt, but I don't want to be too biased during Most Wanted Madness 2025.
I think that's because no one ever reaches anything past 10 minutes in USJs, so when someone does, you're like, oh, I never saw that, what is he doing? And with Most Wanted, oh yeah, they're reaching fucking oil every run. I already seen it 1,000 times. Isn't it like that?
Perfect staircase hop for Croneus, by the way. I just want to mention he has been struggling with that. He had a great run about a minute and a half ahead of his PB where he failed that staircase jump and wiped out.
SBW had to go down the stairs to get the last Keenan gang member. He's quite low on health now. Didn't really go that well for him. Meanwhile, Croneus seems to be in a very good position. His very safe play definitely benefited him, it seems.
He took that loss yesterday very seriously, and we can tell that he's been putting in the reps.
Absolutely.
Not going for the UU shortcut, but it's fine. It's probably someone else did it before, most likely, but
Oh, absolutely.
no one was doing it recently, so I'm gonna call it UU shortcut.
I will co-sign on that. I did it a long time ago, but I didn't think it was good. But seeing you do it kind of with ease and without much trouble kind of really makes it seem like a very viable route.
Yeah, like the successor of the Zaborski health pack, the UU shortcut. Right, looking good for Croneus here. His
10
cars.
SMG bullets left for him.
Yeah, not a lot.
He doesn't. He's not on a PB place, but it's a really good run.
And about 50 pistol bullets. Or what was that? 45 pistol bullets and 10 SMG rounds. I think he picked up some rifles, so he won't be. He should have just enough to wrap up this.
Oh
this
shit!
run.
I forgot that he has like no bullets.
Yeah.
This very insane.
Playing the Resident Evil mod. Survival horror.
Look at this ammo, holy shit. He's still investing to kill this cop.
His car is in a very poor condition. If anything happens to it, it will not be good news. Yeah, the only thing that can save SBW here is Croneus dying, as well as me. But oh, he gets stuck, and the
Oh,
trucks, the pickup trucks are driving away. There's a barrel
is
here.
Oh my god.
patrol hard.
All right. He's back on it.
They
Should be able to catch them up.
could have turned west, but they didn't, so it's even worse now.
Yeah, Croneus switches his car. He's back. All right, this looks like a win for Croneus.
Yeah.
A
We'll
lot
have
of
to wait
help.
and see.
New car. I don't know what can go wrong at this point. Like even in the worst possible scenario, he still has some health. For both
Hit
his car.
maneuver, getting T-boned by an FIB, and then another FIB rolls up. You get down to about a third, maybe. Makes it to Harrison, gets no-scoped. Plenty of things can go wrong. That being said, it looks very good for him.
Absolutely. He's getting closer and closer to Harrison. SBW well behind, but like
Magic helicopter time?
yeah, the helicopter.
He still has no bullets, but he can fire my 4 here.
Did he even pick it up? Oh, SBW is on fire. The situation is getting worse.
Well,
I was
he
about to say
grabbed
Danny's on
ammo.
fire. Oh, Danny on foot. We've seen it already in this tournament, but it is not the ideal way to do this target.
Yeah,
Sometimes
it's even more dangerous.
the game forces your hand, you know.
Right, Croneus, almost there. What a run.
Couple more targets.
Ooh.
He's got plenty of health, plenty of armor. Is it a foregone conclusion? Oh, he didn't pick up the bat. Oh, that looks like a GG for Croneus. I'm gonna indefinite him.
GG Croneus.
Croneus, do
Bring
you
my
need
man.
me to link you a video on how to do the pistol?
Let's
pickup
fucking
glitch?
go! Fuck you. I thugged it out. Can't fucking believe that. Holy shit.
Oh, that was impressive, man. You
Dude, I was
Bro's
picking up
picking up
pistol ammo and
pistols.
shit.
Yeah, and I think it's the fastest run of the tournament.
Yeah, new tournament best, definitely.
Yeah, man. I was saying you got a chip on your shoulder after yesterday. You weren't gonna let that happen again.
Dude, I needed to be deafened every run.
Well,
Oh, you're accusing us of affecting your performance.
yeah, some
no,
people get distracted. Sig is out. This is official.
Stig is out. Stig, you're gone.
You are
Thank
done.
you for participating.
Sorry, Stig.
I hope you still love me, Stick.
I have to remind that he threw the first round by enabling VC, kind of, but...
Yeah, I don't know
Should've
what's up with
fought
that, but
harder.
alright.
I'm rooting for Croneus.
I mean, realistically, Croneus is in a really good form right now. Not to... anything can happen, you know. But he showed 3 really good races, and this one was looking still good still. So, well, the first one was kind of worse.
We have a live update from our stats nerd. Says his SBW gets a 39-13 or worse. Croneus wins.
And he dies!
SBW gets killed. No.
Oh yeah, this is already probably not 39.
Now, if you're an absolute hater, you're rooting for SBW's downfall here. But with only 3 targets left, sub 39 is still on the table.
No,
without
look
a
at the
doubt.
splits. If you don't know how much is left, you can just look at the splits. He's 6 minutes behind, I think. And he died. So.
His PB.
Yeah, he's 6 minutes behind his PB.
Right. Silly me.
I figure it's gonna take him maybe 3 minutes to get back. 3 minutes to do that. It'll be close.
Oh yeah,
it will
it's
be
still on the
cool.
table, you're right.
Yeah, that massive Croneus performance right here can elevate him to the top.
I thought I'd see somebody miss the pistol glitch and then tear so much ass. Now, Croneus, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't your 30-30 completed with a failed pistol glitch as well?
No. I don't think so.
Was it the one before that?
I don't think I've had a PB with no pistol glitch.
You had a
Might be
really
thinking of
fast
a-
run with no pistol glitch, buddy. I was watching. I was the only one watching. I'm your only fan.
And I feel like I just reset when I don't get it. Maybe I didn't that time.
You didn't. And it was a good run. Maybe it was like a 31 or 32.
And when I missed the pistol glitch, I thought it was all over. I was falling apart for a minute.
Yeah, was there any rationale behind not just doing the pistol glitch on Antonio?
I only had 1 shotgun bullet.
Well, you could get in the car and get it out, but you will get shot a lot. That's what I
Oh,
thought.
you were right. Wow, I completely forgot you get more shotgun ammo. I literally thought I had none.
Yes,
So I was like,
but
yeah, I'm gonna collect ammo.
SBW had exactly the same situation last race. I think against Stig, because yeah, that's where Stig won.
Yeah, I came up with another idea later, but I was already collecting ammo at that point.
Yeah,
I was thinking of grabbing the Burt shotgun ammo and then doing glitch on Leo, but I had already been getting ammo at that point, and I was like, yeah, this is probably fine.
It would have been crazy. Oh, failed search for SBW. Every second matters here, too. This is... Oh, man.
Yeah, but SBW died because of that, because some pedestrians started blocking him. He couldn't enter the car in time and got shot to death before Tisdale. I think that was his race.
Alright,
So it's kind of
let's
dangerous.
see. SBW has 3 minutes to finish his run. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, all learning deaths are pretty slow.
Isn't that the truth? At least in stunt jumps, you get to go through the tunnel.
Yeah, Croneus, did you try to abuse the new tech with God cars?
No, I did not. Does that work every time?
It works when you switch in 6 stars a lot of times. But yeah.
I could have tried it when I switched on Rodney, but just didn't want to go through it.
The running theory is that when they're in chase and like I don't know how many stars you need to be, and they leave the car, you take their car, and it has improved handling and body. It rolls easier.
I tried it yesterday in 0 star, and I didn't notice a difference. So maybe I just didn't get it.
Yeah. If you turn left/right and you almost go on 2 wheels, then it's definitely modified by the game.
Alright.
SBW on to Noel.
Yeah, so he'll have to do drive-by, I guess.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for this. Anything can happen on Harrison. Like Haley kills someone by landing on top. I don't think I've ever saw that before. So that's...
It'll be a good
that's
one. That is a
That's a heavy
chunky
hit.
hit.
Fine, it's fine. recovered really well. Alright, that's a clean road. That's a clean road for SBW.
The aim bug. Goodness, it looked like it was on his head like 20
That's a
times
crazy
over.
clean road.
Yeah, he'll have to back off here. Too much heat. You know what I was thinking? Yesterday Josh did pick up that grenade on Keenan, but I think he forgot he had it. He
Yeah.
didn't end up using it.
Where the hell do you
Right,
use
SBW
anyway?
trying to go for the health pack. I'm not sure if
I saw
he will lose.
No, the target will be fine. I saw Ace Tracers discussing this. Somebody left the last few targets on Noel and went and grabbed the health, and by the time they got to the health, the cops had already dealt with it. But I believe these are the trickier targets for the police to
Oh,
deal
they
with.
got the last one, nice. But it
Oh,
was
they got him.
it
All
was
right.
the one in the
Right.
corner. In that corner, they never get anyone usually. But it's pretty lucky that they did. If you kill these two guys to the like closest to you first in that fucking silo zone, then it's probably a reliable strat actually. I don't know.
Ooh, we have a development. We might see FLAMESTROKE versus McLennox right after this.
Might.
Really? That
Oh,
would- that would be
good thing I didn't
crazy.
say that it's the last race. It's first and last. That would be really good.
Wait, SBW did a little circuit here.
Yeah,
So-
it was kind of like a yakety sax moment, just kind
He
of.
forgot about this car. So did a full circle around this building.
Yeah.
I think there's a sniper rifle on top of this building, right? People used to take it for whole pigeons. And it's a backup if you don't get a sniper spawn. I guess.
Yeah, well, this this solidifies the positions in this group. SBW just has to drive it home, but no matter what happens, he will be second. Croneus wins this group.
he's gonna
I don't
just hop in the
might
river.
be.
Oh, he's gonna extinguish it! Holy shit, look at this, man!
Oh, now that's why you do this.
Oh my god, he got it.
Your
Real.
style.
Back back to the square one. But he can reach it in
Back on
time.
fire.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
SBW.
in my PB, I didn't realize that you can actually extinguish fire. In my PV, I caught on fire exiting Noel. And my primitive, caveman brain was like, fire bad. And I just went straight into the river and then swam the rest of the way. And didn't die somehow.
Yeah, that's your PB. Very good. I think. Or is it an old PB? No, it's the new PB.
No, that's
the latest.
That's my new PV.
All right. Remember, SBW still has to try and finish this as fast as possible because the average time will determine seeding
Oh,
for the play-in round.
so
that
you
he will be
definitely wanna retime all the top 24 runners.
I mean, it depends on how close it is.
Yeah, but by the time it's need to be decided, the votes will be gone. I mean, the racer votes. My votes are safe, hopefully, if hard drive doesn't die. But you see, I had some buffers. I tried to restart during oil, as I said, but it's still not clean enough. Well, I don't know. I hope it doesn't get close, but it will probably.
Surely we can get a GTA 4 mod to retime them without much issue. And that's GG for SBW.
GG SBW.
GG.
This is GG. To both of you, well done.
Yeah. Congratulations on making it through. All right. Yes, we have a confirmation in 30 minutes. FLAMESTROKE versus McLennox.
30.
30.
20 minutes,
It will
wow.
be 30 minutes from now, like 36 minutes from now to be exact.
Okay.
We could analyze groups in that time. How about that?
But maybe marbles.
No fucking marbles. Relax, man.
Maybe like a little bit of marbles.
This guy just wants to play marbles.
I would love to play marbles, yeah.
Yeah, let me know.
Okay, fine. I'll just analyze the groups, get a cool graphic
No,
up.
I didn't
and-
get the confirmation from Stig if he is against it.
Screw Stig, man.
Whatever.
Just do it.
I'm only against marbles. You can do anything else.
Well, yeah, gamers, 30 minutes. Where do I put that info? Let's switch. Oh shit. If I switch to
Geogrid.
the intermission, then there will be, we'll be right back. Okay, 1 second. Please, yap,
Once again.
yap for a little while I'm doing it.
Yeah, okay, man. Okay. I was gonna say, once again, thanks to both runners. That was a hell of a race. It was very close for a while. Some very unfortunate things for SBW. Very unfortunate thing at the start for Croneus. Both fighting through adversity, but at the end of the day, only one person can come out on top, and that is Croneus at the top of Group A2. Killing Stick. Completely. Grinding him into dust. Into concrete.
Wait, hey,
Spreading around
I
the whole
beat him
city.
in our race. What are you talking about, man?
That was a
He owned
fluke.
me in our
Nobody
race.
beats the GOAT Croneus. Ugh. Yeah, stay
Well,
tuned as we'll be doing a little review here. Ugh. What was
Yeah, should be.
what was your favorite moment of the race we just had?
My personal?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, it must be the moment when we all realized that Croneus is not going to go for the ammo glitch.
My favorite, and it hurts to say because it's a little bit of Schadenfreude, right? But SBW going to the forbidden hot dog vendor. Because I knew there was one forbidden hot dog vendor that will not serve Nico, but I did not remember the exact location. I knew it was on that island. I didn't realize it was so close to Tommy, and just the sheer despair. Oh man, because that would have changed everything. That, it's a full death. You get the Covey, you get your armor, you're back in Alderney. That gap is negligible. So, I don't know, Rockstar. Fix your game. Release a patch. Let's get that hot dog guy going.
Yeah, Croneus currently has the fastest average time of all the group winners.
Of all the groups.
Yeah, of all the groups, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And
That's
SBW...
freaky.
What?
I think Stig would be number one if he didn't throw his first run with VSync.
Yeah, what was up with that? Why'd you insist on throwing Stig?
I was saying to people that we should try and race in equal conditions. So
Yeah.
I knew Olive 3 was playing with VSync. I mean, I asked him, and I played like if I didn't play with VSync, I still would have lost. It's not like I didn't lose because I was playing with VSync. I lost because I was playing badly.
You can't prove that.
What do you mean? I literally blew myself up on Marty. I just walked into a rocket. Like how is this related to VSync?
Oh, so you threw for skins, is what you're telling me. You got a field tested red line in your inventory. Here, let's check his inventory.
I made some horrible decisions. I made bad decisions in my race with SBW. I made bad decisions in my race with Celery, and I'm knocked out of the tournament that I was really looking for.
It's all in good fun,
because
Stig. I thought you had some very entertaining and competitive races. I'm breaking your balls.
No, I mean, I hope people are like as invested into this as I am, because even though like I organized this this thing, I still was like very competitive, and like everyone else feels the same way. I think like our mission is accomplished here, right?
Absolutely, yeah. No, this has been very entertaining so far. You know what? I gotta clap for both the two runners we just had, all the runners we've had the previous days, and for, of course, UTD Stig, the main tournament organizer. He's really the glue that's holding this whole thing together. This poor guy.
No, come on, like Ron is literally restreaming this whole thing, and Kaz made the spreadsheet that holds all the results
right.
in it.
Well, yeah, but like you're doing a lot of lifting too. Don't get me wrong. Everybody's chipping in except me. I'm kind of just a freeloader. This one's for Kaz, and this one's for Good Ron, aka Sneed Run.
It's like the tournament's ending. We're only like 1 week in.
It's been a great first week. Did you here? We'll
Yeah.
talk a little inside baseball. Did you think this first week was going to go this well? It was going to be this exciting and go this smoothly?
No.
Yeah, neither did I. I was very impressed when it did.
Alright, I put this on screen and we can talk about it now, kind of. Reminiscence, the best moments.
All right, Stig, get your nerd glasses on. Start talking about these stats. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Our technical analysts, Good Ron and UTD Stig. Take it away.
All right. Welcome to our post first week analytics.
Yeah.
Let's start with three groups that has just finished.
No,
starting
there's
with-
one more game, don't forget. We are waiting for
okay.
it for like 20 more minutes, approximately, maybe a bit less.
Yes, as you can see, there'll be one more game for the third place in Group A1 between McLennox and FLAMESTROKE. But all the people who will progress to the next stage have just been determined. So, Ron, isn't Group A1 exactly like you thought it would be? Or did you expect something else?
Well, let's see. I did not know what to expect from Group A3, let's start with that. It's like 4 IV rookies, I would say, right?
Yes.
Unless they had some semi-casual runs. I haven't seen anything from IV side, but I knew that Yuyu is a MTA god, and also they've been speedrunning GTSA recently, kind of. So I knew they're a really good driver at least. But yeah, everyone impressed me in that group. Especially the winners, obviously, because they won. What can I say?
Didn't expect it to start from A3. But yeah, I mean,
because it's still in my head. And other two, we have some experienced players from Ivy. So I had some favorites there, but I started with A3 because you asked me, what did I expect? I expected Yuyu to go through, definitely, but other three were dark horses for me. And as you can see, average times 37, 38, 39, it's crazy. 47 is a bit of an outlier, but Legomorph just be beat today. He got like 34, I think. Very low 30 as well.
yeah.
So if he practices a little bit more, and anything can happen, is his favorite line of this. Yeah. Yeah, I just read the numbers off screen. What about it? I'm just saying.
Yeah, maybe if Lagomov had like 1 more week to practice, he would have put an even more impressive performance. Like even then, for a complete rookie for GTA 4, it was very impressive, and it was a very good group with very like close races.
Yep.
I mean, I was personally very impressed by Lagoon and his consistency, considering he's also not an expert in GTA 4. Well, maybe he is now, but he wasn't when he was starting.
Yeah, also a bit of a reminder that the draws happened on Monday, and we are at Sunday. 6 days to finish it all. Almost. Except one last game. It's gonna happen in like 10 minutes, 15, 10. Sorry, I don't. Tell me
20.
right now, 20. Still 20? Yeah, let's say 20 minutes, fine.
It's so yeah, it will be like on the 20th minute.
Yeah, props
20th.
to everyone for scheduling this one. All these races, 17 runs in 6 days, and we got them all under the belt.
It's unheard of.
Take it off.
Yeah, like big props to all the runners in these 3 groups for organizing and finishing the races in time. especially Group A3, who were like fucking everyone there. Like I could see the group chat, and they were just fucking doing it immediately, planning everything, all of them. It was very impressive. No wonder they finished
Love to
first.
see that. I love
Speedrun and
to
group
see
stage, that's what I like to see.
Exactly. Yeah, well, I mean, like the thing is that everyone has like the same amount of practice, right? In the end of the day, like you get drawn with people who also have the same amount of time to prepare since the announcement, and then if you get out of the group, you have like another window to practice even further until the knockout stages. So
Oh yeah, not
everyone
to
is
mention new strats are being found. That's also, well,
yeah.
that's speedrun specific thing. Imagine, the draw was completely random. You saw it all on Stig's channel. It's highlighted. You can rewatch it and see everyone's been reacting. Oh, A1 was vacant for so long, for like 40 minutes, I think. He kept pulling out.
D2.
D2 was open until
Suspicious. Suspicious.
I think last 4 were D2 almost, and it would be even funnier if the last yokel was the last one drawn for D2. But he was the third.
It's so close.
Almost made it to the end, to the very end.
Yeah. I mean, next week's going to be absolutely stacked.
Yes, people in Group B3. Make sure you're make sure you're alive, because there hasn't been any motion there yet. Apart from like both B1 and B2 have already started planning races, so I'm a bit worried.
Yeah, you can
like,
plan it for Monday already. I guess we can change to Monday, right? Well, I don't know, you decide, but I think it would make sense to have a week started from Monday. It was shifted Monday exactly because of Monday draws.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a problem like with leaving the dates right there. Right, we'll just keep going and leave the extra day in case of emergency, right?
Yeah. Hope the audio is being
Anyway.
captured all this time. Because
Yeah, it seems to be.
all right.
Group A1. That's what I originally asked you about.
All right, yeah, let's go to A1 now. What's your favorites before the races?
A1? You talking about B1?
A1.
No, we still did not finish talking about the results. We kind of jumping around,
okay, yeah.
non-linear.
Sorry.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, obviously Cookie has been grinding. We saw that. Josh, the very kind person who donated 200 American pounds to the cause, and he grinded hard. And I think, yeah, he PB'd in a race. The last race for him was a PB. First one wasn't that great. We were scared for... Because we all cheer for Josh, right? I think we all agree with that. I think...
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Because that brings viewership. I don't know what else to say. I'm just being honest here. To be honest.
Yeah, we just love big numbers here.
Yep. We don't need brothers, we need numbers.
No, I mean that if I were to predict this group beforehand, that's exactly how I would place the runners based on the knowledge I had, right? Like I knew that McLennox was like only starting speedruns. I didn't know if FLAMESTROKE did any runs at all, and I knew that Cookie is like the most prepared of this.
Yeah, I'll be honest, we were scared for the new runners, how it will go. And it went really well in Group A3. A bit slower in the A1, but we will see what happens in upcoming race in 15 minutes approximately. I'll have to go to setup for a moment, I guess, still, but It's gonna take like a few minutes. For now, we can talk still.
Yeah. Something that really surprised me with the Group A1. Obviously, we had the front runner Cookie, who everybody kind of predicted. It's like, okay, Cookie's got some T-Lad experience, a little bit of IV here and there. So yeah, a lot of people predicted Cookie to win, and Cookie did win. But even then, he still managed to impress me. The consistency alone, it seemed like every day on his stream he was getting a new PB, and then to see him show up to his races and really putting down some solid times, a 38:59 average time. I mean, we just saw what Croneus did, and Croneus has a 37:17 average. So really, I think Cookie, even though he was the favorite, I still think he overperformed.
I mean, his last 2 races definitely were very, very impressive.
Yeah, don't forget, Cookie used to be a mobile gamer. We already started to forget it, but he got the PC like a year ago or a bit more. We've been telling him, come on, stop playing on mobile, and he delivers in this group A1.
Love to see.
Yeah, well, we will have to see if his average time is enough for him to go straight to the round of 16.
So far, it looks pretty good.
Well, I mean,
but
he's currently
we
third
won't
of
know.
3. It doesn't really look that good.
No,
Third of 3, but we got a lot of groups, and you could speculate, extrapolate, all sorts of things. But okay, sure, we'll look at it as if there was only 3 groups. Okay, Stick. My bad.
nah, Cookie used to speedrun mobile GTAs, like remastered ones on mobile. Not Steam Deck GTA 4, that would be torture. But yeah, we have some console IV enjoyers always in the chat telling us that console is the best experience, so we'll see more console runners soon, I'm sure.
Yep, as soon as I get my capture card.
Well,
PS3, stunt jumps world record.
Oh yeah, well, PS3 might be interesting, and stunt jumps are not affected by aim English, by lack of being able to aim, rather. Just say aim English by habit.
Yeah, I'd say overall, Group A1 is probably not the most impressive in terms of average times, right? The A3 group of complete rookies performed much better on average, right? You can see Lagomov's time is almost as fast as Josh's, who got out of A1.
Anything can happen.
Yeah. You look at Logomorph and you see the 0-3, and it doesn't tell the entire story. Logomorph put up an incredible fight in Group A3 and is still improving. Saw him PB today with a 34 or something? Solid time. It makes you think maybe if it was in a Group B or Group C, maybe that extra time would have really helped him, get into the shape that he needed to be in. But yeah, Group A3 really, I think everybody overperformed. Now that could just be because we didn't really have much to go off of.
Exceeded expectations.
Exactly. I love to see people exceeding expectations and surprising me. Nothing better than a nice little surprise,
Yes.
Lagamore says, I got done dirty. That's a real beef right there.
Yeah, that's the beauty and the horror of the completely randomized draw. But I mean, even if we tried to seed people, well, you would still be counted as a rookie with no leaderboard time. So it would still be pretty random.
So the groups were rigged, is what I'm hearing, says moderator Zazaza691.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, he's chatting here right now because he's trying to promote his new video on YouTube.
Oh,
so he would say
notification.
Yeah, that's called from you, Steve.
What do you mean?
Nothing, bro. All right, so Group A1, again, I'll repeat, we still have one race. I should have put it on the screen that we're waiting for it right now. Maybe I'll still do it. No, we have like 10 minutes left, I want, next time. Because I had to talk as well. If someone else just was talking all the time, I would have done more for the graphics side, but whatever.
Ooh,
McLennox
very
versus FLAMESTROKE is the next game we're waiting for, so they cannot get out of the groups, but they can prove themselves live on this stream for our entertainment and take the third place of the group by winning one game.
Oh yeah, bragging rights still on the table.
Hell yeah.
Interesting question in chat, and I would love to get some input from you too. Best oddball armor of week 1. Health pack works too. My pick, McLennox yesterday. Grabbing that one after or in the middle of Antonio. I don't remember if it was during or after.
Oh yeah.
I had no idea there was one over there. Stig then said, "Oh yeah, that's not that rare. You're stupid. I hate you." Ron used to get that in pigeons or something.
Nah.
I was impressed.
I tested it once. It's one of Tilad Gang Wars spawns. So you go there, but
interesting.
So some Gang Wars spawn armor on their own, so you might not know that it's a fixed spawn.
Any oddball picks for you two?
I honestly don't remember anything.
Well, I saw the regular, like, climbing the roof after Juan once, I think. Maybe it mixed up in my head. Maybe it was someone's stream, non-tournament one. Not sure.
I mean, Croneus has just done it.
Yeah, Croneus picked it up twice, I think.
That's crazy. That's Zazelbar's influence. That's his favorite armor.
That is my favorite armor. I feel like it's pretty smooth, and it's in a good spot right before Barry, you know? A little bit of a buffer to help you get through that kind of tricky Algonquin section.
This is just safety measure. Otherwise, you kind of wanna skip all armors until the Covey pickup. Every other one is kind of slow. Well, grab one at the start if you for the safety as well. But then
skip the armors, get a 26.
No, well, with all the skips, the more skips you get, the more time you save. Obviously, the less car switches you do. But now that we have a gold car switches kind of are being compensated, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We still did not talk about A2.
Let's talk about A2 then. Well, I thought we talked about A2 a little bit, just not, you know.
Yeah, during the race.
During the analysis.
It concluded just now.
Dig, what are your thoughts on Group A2 being, you know, somebody who was in it? How you feeling?
I mean, I'm upset, but it was fun, and I was very impressed by all the runners that were here. I mean, I knew that Croneus and SBW are obviously good. I didn't actually think I would be able to get out of it. But Celery was also surprisingly consistent. Seemed to be guessing. I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, he got better and better and better during the week. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I was
flabbergasted. Yeah, this group was not the strongest on paper, but as you can see, it reflects A3 results, almost mirrors them. 37, 38, 39 on both, and 46/47.
Yeah, but they tell a different story because like Frank Martin, he just finished very consistently sub 40s, right? He got very, very consistent runs, and my runs were like absolutely randomized. I got one very good run, got like an average one with a late death, got one horrible one, and that's how my average time came to be. Like a completely different story, right?
Yeah, I guess we could look at the race times as well.
Oh, neat. What an interesting tab on this spreadsheet.
First time you see it, it's the most important one, probably.
No, I looked at it,
It's
but I
kind
don't
of
know. I
hard
can't
to
read
read.
it.
Like,
Yeah.
the way you read it is you take, like, Croneus, you want to see Croneus result. You go horizontally. Croneus against Stig, he lost. Stig column is his opponent. The column is their opponent. The string is the racer you want to check and their result. So Croneus
Yeah.
Okay, I
versus
think
Stig.
everyone knows how this works.
Yeah, but for the first timers, it's maybe not that obvious.
You know, I
Yeah,
have
to be honest,
a easier time
it's-
reading it now.
It's not the best representation to look at on stream. Because a lot of numbers and you gotta read them in that fashion.
I do
Hey.
like it as if you just read it left to right, it's actually very. I do like it because you just see what times they put down. When I look at it that way, and then I'm like, oh, and then the opponent below it.
Yeah, Stig
pretty
said
cool.
no marbles. Blame Stig.
Real. I'm taking this. I'm taking the fall.
Now they're
Let's
giving ads.
analyze the upcoming groups before it's too
Ooh.
late.
Yeah. Let's do it
it's
for
sneak
Danny
peek while
while
we got
she's
some
having a
time.
nap.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like groups B1 and B2.
This week is scary because all three groups have a very strong runner in them. Well, no, Group B3 doesn't have a one that proved themselves yet, but it has a lot of potential. B1, Kyoto, I think 28th on the leaderboard. Kuti, the second place of Stan Jumps tournament. Well, basically behind Jake, who is unbeatable, I guess.
Yeah, and they have like a 31 PB.
Yeah, so far.
Solid
So
time.
far.
We Will.
Yeah.
Is also a strong gamer. You all know We Will. Then S Jonah is right there with their top, I think top 2 or top 3 Finland in GT4 80%, so a lot of experience. We will see what happens there.
Comfortable in the game engine. Now, S Jonah is playing League of Legends right now as Syndra. So
Right now?
it does. Yes, it does call into question the amount of practice being put down, but you know, sometimes you need to unwind. If you play too much Most Wanted in a row, you could get fatigued, anything can happen.
Man, you really called him out.
Oh, okay, S. John is here to disprove your statement.
Alright. Okay, GG,
oh, nice
Jonah.
W. Let's go.
We
I saw it
will.
like 10, 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, I think S. John has like a 34, which is faster than Will's time, right?
Yeah. The order, so right now the order here is the draw order, I think. Should be, right?
Yes. Absolutely.
He
Well,
got
I mean,
a
in
31 today! GG! What the hell?
Oh
nice.
my goodness. Unsubmitted.
That's tied with who? Wait, maybe not tied with anyone. I'm mixing it up.
That's
But-
very
It's
close to
yeah, very close to Kuti's PB. At least the last PB I saw of Kuti.
So this is an open table. Like one clear favorite Creator because of his 28. He improved really fast from what we saw. So
Yes,
I guess
yes,
that's big.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it's it's safe to say that Goodwill is the underdog of this group.
yeah,
Having the slowest PB, but still a decent PB, and he's been practicing. I've seen him practice. He knows the location of every hot dog stand, so he may be in a better position, you know, survival wise, in the middle of a run. And it's a race, so of course anything can happen. We've been saying it over and over again. But like the other commentators have said, Kyoto, just with that blazing fast 28-minute time, you do have to favor him. But in a race, I raced Kyle Dozit. That guy's got like a 27 or something, even though he only spent 30 minutes learning the category. And I've seen him put down high 30s, 40s. It can happen to anybody. Timon, arguably the greatest of all time of Most Wanted. He's put down some 40-minute times, but something Timon does is he always reviews his times that he's not satisfied with, and he finds something to learn from it, an explanation, and he tries to not let it hold him back. That being said, anything can happen. I'm saying it again.
Yeah,
So
maybe
even though Will's the underdog, it could flip flop. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time.
It's a bit of a weird analysis. We're just gonna leave all the groups and like, oh, well, anything can happen.
No, not anything can happen. Kuti is clear favorite B2, B1, B2, Timon, and Stereo had a 26 pace today, but he died pretty much at the end. On Noel he was already, so
I'm just trying to hype people up. That's all.
These are two clear favorites, but it's best of one.
Okay.
Everyone
All right, you heard it here first. Kyoto is winning 3-0.
No, bro, I'm just saying the predictions. And Group B3, wildcard. Ethan has a VCS background, so we'll see what happens. The other three might have other speed games background still, because
Ethan has a time on the leaderboard of like 40.
Oh yeah, okay. I haven't checked in a while.
Kulazzi submitted a 38 time with Fusion Fix.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a good reminder to not use any quote-unquote fixes, please. This is not
fixes,
a fix.
no mods.
Like, they make a mod and they call it a fix, and you think, oh, it's like a patch or a fix. No, it's just a graphical mod that adds more like options to the menu. It's not necessary to install it, and it's against the rules as well.
It is prohibited.
Yeah, we were waiting for the game, but I didn't put anything on screen. But I think it's almost the time to like set up, right?
Yeah, we're waiting for FLAMESTROKE to show up.
Well, did he say that he will say something when he shows up? Because they will not join the voice while we're yapping. Well, I don't know. Maybe he will. Let's add him, or maybe you add him. Who adds him?
I mean, I'm sure he's aware of what's going on, but I can do it anyway.
Yeah.
Mikitsa has just submitted a PB as well of 2:23, so they still have some ground to cover.
Oh yeah, the deadline is biting their backs. The runs are gonna start from tomorrow.
I don't know if Ethan has been practicing already or has done any runs, but considering their background, I assume that they I mean, I would say they're the most like qualified to win this group.
Yep.
Right. I've got a 40 time, which is also perfectly respectable, and they can still improve in the coming days. Kulazzi seems to be decent, but I don't know if they would be capable of uninstalling and installing a clean version of the game. So that they also don't seem to be frequent.
It's that easy. You just install it on Steam and don't do anything else. It's harder if you want to save 20 seconds at the start. Treat that loading time as a time save that you get if you actually put some effort. You can save this 20 seconds anywhere else, but right, this tournament uses RTA, so you lose time at the start of the run. You wouldn't lose it against the leaderboard. And the reason why I don't like checking leaderboards is because no one can submit their runs in time, or they don't get verified in time. I mean, Stig is working really hard to verify them, but a lot of runners, they just like, oh, my time is not that good, I'll submit when I have 30 or something, maybe 25, and I won't submit until then. So yeah, that's the usual problem here.
Okay, let's cover B2 last. I think we kind of jumped all around.
Yeah, I already said that there are two clear favorites. Timon and Serio are both scary as hell, but Olive 3 and Heinrich, they still have a good chance to beat them, because this is Most Wanted and is madness.
Yeah, Heinrich have gotten a 40-minute PB today, so they're already getting closer. Stereotypical was on like 26th pace, so you might say that they're like the second best, potentially the second best most wanted rather right now. And the fact that they're the second or the third, right? And the fact that they're paired with Timon, who also definitely is in the top 3 most wanted runners, along with Jake Ray Tracing. Yeah, the draw is brutal for both of them, but I'm sure they won't crumble under pressure.
All right. I guess we are ready to set up, so be right back. 5 to 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere, and we will be back with the last race of Group A.
Incredible remix. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the world. We are back with Most Wanted Madness 2025. And to round off, to put a cap on the first week of races, we have a third place match, the final race of all of the A groups. We got McLennox versus FLAMESTROKE. Although both players cannot proceed in the tournament, there are a lot of bragging rights on the line here. All right, and it's gonna be a hell of a race. If both runners are ready, I will pass the countdown over to Good Ron.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll deafen you right after the countdown.
Yeah, mute me too, okay?
Yeah,
Of course.
Is
I got
McLennox
you.
ready? Let's push.
Yep.
All right. 5, GTA 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Good luck, everybody.
Good scale.
Sorry, I'm eating a cookie right now.
Well, that's not very professional for a commentator, but it's fine. You need to eat
No,
to survive.
It's not, but it's really good. Actually, it's a reference to UTD cookie, which is relevant to the tournament. Checkmate.
Yeah, I'm glad our clan got out of the group stages.
UTD clan lives to see another day. I'm so happy.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, we was considering joining UTD clan for a little bit there.
Yeah, if we got him, it would have been a huge W. But I'm glad he formed his own
contract
the
negotiations.
Yeah, Will got kicked out of Good Clan, unfortunately, for his behavior.
Ooh.
And then Rod got kicked
for
from the Good Clan as well.
It's vacant. Wide angle for FLAMESTROKE, but he comes in. Oh, okay, overturns it just a little bit. That was that should have been free. McLennox cop car push successful.
Oh yeah, username 8026 also used to be a UTD clan member. Good times.
I think he showed up somewhere recently. It was either hashtag general or even the seeding chat when Stig was seeding. I forgot where. Where the hell did I saw that name? Did I see it?
He's a big modder now. He's modding the shit out of games, including Shino Vice, that elusive Vice City mod that's been in development for like 10 years.
Mods.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, that's one extra hot dog cutscene out of 2.
Yeah, but the car's there.
Now let's see if it's a supercar, because okay, at least for.
Ooh, nice. Supercar is a great name actually.
It just rolls out of the tongue. I forgot how to call it. So I just said it.
Maybe we should. Oh, FLAMESTROKE doesn't.
Yeah, and he wants to get it now, not later. So he's just shooting the bullets to get pistol.
Croneus, take notes.
No, that's not faster than what Croneus did.
Oh my god, no, you don't do it like that. That's not a good sign, but it's he can still get it on Antonio or from Tisdale if he manages to get out of the car.
Yeah. Meanwhile, things are going smoothly for McLennox. Or as some people call it, McLennox.
Oh,
I don't know if
McLennox?
that's
Oh, you're
BM
talking
or
about
not. That idea came to me during his second race, and I kind of chuckled inside, but then I thought maybe he wouldn't like it.
Yeah, also,
I
I also was thinking about it.
And I
I
thought
think it's fine.
we need to call Joshimus like Windows, so it's Windows versus Linux. So some kind of a word play, but I couldn't come up with it.
If only you said that yesterday.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You could think of Flamestroke. Make him Windows versus Linux.
Didn't we also have a name for Zazzlebar like this?
Relax.
The Stroker?
No,
Yeah,
unfortunately-
he is a Stroker. Dazzlebar, that is.
Target has escaped for Flamestroke here.
Oh, let's see. Oh, no. Oh my god. Okay.
Alright,
Alright,
as soon
this
as he gets a pistol, he's gonna be back on track, I'm sure. He needs
Yeah,
to... He is gonna attempt to get a 1 level now. Oh, maybe he will restart the game, I don't know. He's probably thinking what to do now. Because he doesn't have much ammo to cause a major shootout.
Restarting a game is probably a good play here.
Oh, he didn't have 9, I thought it's 9 because of layout. Overlay, I mean.
Oh, McLennox has flipped.
And he cannot unflip, this is such a classic position for a cruiser.
My goodness.
He could probably try to run into it. Maybe it would unflip. I would have tried
Gonna
that.
be in the. If you had driving a voodoo on your bingo sheet, go ahead and cross that one off.
Oh, also, maybe he flipped because it's a supercar, because I started looking at Flamestroke's feed. Because, again, supercar is a cop car that cops were driving to chase you or whatever, and it has a super properties. It rolls on its... when it turns, you see a body roll, very heavy one, but it also steers better. So
Right, Flamestroke keeps having problems with this.
yeah,
I think he forgot to watch the tutorial.
Yeah, that just shows the preparation. He might die here because no, he has only 1 ammo, and I don't know. The amount of preparation you put into speedruns is proportional to your success, unfortunately. And pistol glitch was showcased in the channel where nothing else is posted.
Nice moves from Flamestroke.
A situation like this leaves you feeling helpless. It's it's a tricky position to be in. There are obviously ways out of it, but you know, when tensions are high, you panic. I can't say I wouldn't be doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. We're not talking about this enough. It's hard to like perform in front of a big audience if you're a complete novice to like both streaming, speedrunning, and speedrunning GT4 in particular, and speedrunning this insane category, right? Like I mean, it just shows like how impressive of a performance all the rookies so far have delivered.
Yeah, it really can't be understated. Just and this is a bit of a personal opinion, but GTA 4, one of the most incredible games ever made, but I struggle to say that it's a clean, smooth game. At times, it feels like you're moving through mud. You know, controlling Nico is difficult. You know, especially if you're not familiar. Even people who have played the game a lot, they still. Oh.
He got stuck and couldn't move because he started sliding on that fence.
Oh, is that one? I'm very concerned about Flamestroke right now. I think he's going for the policey car. to get some shotgun ammo.
Yeah, it's a good reminder that Flamestroke said that he wants to try this marathon experience, the tournament experience rather. But he had very little time to prepare, so it's totally fine. But he needs to get going right now to not lose a. He still can PB by a lot. If he just gets a pistol, we will get things going, I'm sure. But
Absolutely.
the problem here, he doesn't know that you need to keep aiming and then shoot again and pick it up from the ground, unfortunately. So it keeps being a disaster, and he's hyper focused on getting that max ammo, which is kind of reflective of the previous race where Croneus didn't get a pistol glitch either, but he kept picking up pistols and he finished it first.
Yes, he showed some very impressive ammo management.
Yeah, that was,
using both.
Like
SMG.
Zazzlebar pointed out, it was like a survival horror type of situation.
Yeah, but I'm honestly very impressed that Croneus had the balls to do it, and especially that he pulled it off. It was really incredible to see. I'm sure like a lot of people who watched that race didn't quite understand how important max ammo is to this run. But like, yeah, believe me, it was very cool to see.
I'll be honest, I forgot about his failed pistol glitch until it was over. Like the whole 6 stars up until the Noel, I actually just assumed that he has max ammo, because if you don't get it,
He made it look easy.
if you don't get it, you try to get it later. In my case, I don't know. Okay, now he came to the spot where there's usually one cop on foot spawns here. But he also needs... Maybe he goes for a fixed spawn at this point, I'm not sure. If he has a shotgun to get a pistol glitch.
I'm not sure what Flamestroke is trying to achieve. Maybe he wants the cop to spawn? But if he wants the cop to... I
Yeah,
really
if you
have
want
no
a
idea.
pedestrian to spawn, you can either look down or you can do flicks, like Artisers told us. You can flick timer like in San Andreas and reshuffle pets in some spots. It doesn't
I'm
work
sure
with cars, obviously it doesn't work.
I'm sure you did it before, right? Isn't it like a... Like, I remember I flicking the camera there to spawn a cop.
I was not a huge believer in flicking in GTA 4 in general. I just assumed the pets would spawn and never despawn like cars, but I guess I was wrong.
When in doubt, you just flick the camera in GTA 4, and a lot of the times, I don't know, you're granted something good. You know, just clearing the viewport, letting in new spawns, maybe clearing up old spawns. It's all kind of a mystery, but sometimes it just makes you feel better. Feels like it works. A lot of the time, it does work.
Yeah, true. I remember somebody. I don't remember who it was. I think it was somebody from group A3. They said that they were practicing the ammo glitch for 3 hours. Oh no! I think so. Somebody from the later groups.
I think that was Lagoon after Josh's first race.
Oh, okay. I guess.
You see
I
how
guess
it paid off for him?
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
Practice makes perfect. Practice,
I would compare...
then money, then pussy. PPP.
Whoa, okay. Oh, that's a death for Flamestroke. What I was saying was, I would compare missing the pistol glitch and having a really rough Most Wanted start very similar to having a dream of you didn't study for a test and now you're in your underwear in front of the class. That's exactly how it feels, because you show up to that race and something doesn't go right, and it, you know.
I said money because Dr. Money. Well, I had it in my head, kind of.
You know what's annoying? I keep having these dreams even though I haven't been studying in years.
Might just be a fetish or something, I'm not sure.
No, I'm not being naked, but the fact that I'm like I'm going to class and I'm unprepared for like a test or something.
I had that dream for like years because I'm a
Yeah.
fucking failure in life. But yeah, I'm always like, it's like I'm back in the middle school or whatever. I don't know what's called
Yeah,
an
yeah.
American shit, but it's like I'm back there, and I realize what the fuck am I doing here? I'm like,
Oh, he got it. Sorry.
okay,
Here we go.
we're so
Oh, you
fucking
did. Yeah,
back.
Flamestroke. Flamestroke is live. Let's see it.
We are
Meanwhile,
back on track.
McLennox did swap his police car at the bridge, which I've been informed is very inefficient compared to calling backup, and you're a noob if you do it. But that being said, he's got a nice fresh patrol car moving into the 6-star area.
Yeah, it seems like it took Flamestroke the exact amount of time it takes to get to the 6-star area to get the pistol, but at least he's there. Got a bit confused.
A couple deaths in Alderney, all it takes.
Yeah,
Not wishing ill on McLennox, but we'll see.
exactly. Yeah, you know what, Ron? I actually like when I wake up after these like being school dreams, I feel relieved that I have to go to work.
Yeah,
Is that
thankfully
weird?
I don't have those for like last year. And Rapid said everyone gets them, so Rapid has a shit ton of life experience. I'll trust him.
No, I think Rapid is younger than me. He doesn't know anything.
Oh,
But he's right.
exposed, bro. Maybe he didn't want the public, the major population to know his age. But now you just did. I always think of Rapid as like 35 years old boomer who is doing this dad jokes every time.
I mean, it does feel like it. Yeah, it does. It does feel like it a lot of times.
And it's mixed with the British humor as well.
Ooh, okay. That's McLennox really handled this situation very well. He got the shotgun guy that's supposed to be like on the 3rd floor or the 4th floor, depending on how you count floors. Got him right in front of him. Oh, maybe it was a different guy. Actually, I'm now confused.
Regardless,
yeah,
he's largely
Six
unscathed.
sometimes Six sounds like he's 52. That's true as well. Old grumpy lad.
Yeah, I'm also like saying things that old people say as well.
This is a really interesting left-handed kind of approach to Antonio for Flamestroke. I don't think I've ever seen anybody go up this staircase.
Yeah, me and Spook were talking about this recently, that last tournament, it was like almost like 50-50. Some people were going for the left side, some people were going for the right side. But nowadays, everyone's just going for the same one. And this, I think, is the first instance of somebody taking the other one.
Yeah, it just shows that everyone's copying WR because everyone's going for Noel as well.
Yeah.
Well, what I actually originally did when I was learning, not watching World Record, because watching World Records for nerds, speedrunning is lame. When I was learning, I wound up coming the other side, over by the soda for whatever reason. And I don't know, you take a lot less damage if you do it from over there, but it's significantly slower.
You know what's... What?
No, I didn't say anything. Go ahead.
Nah, it's fine. I won't say anything either, now that I'm thinking about it. Let's see Flamestroke go for the armor skip.
I sure hope Flamestroke does not skip this armor.
I mean, it's interesting to see this spot of the run at night.
It is kind of calming.
Yeah.
McLennox down a tire, making his way to Lino. Still on Van Cycle, it looks like, which is definitely in his favor.
Yeah, sorry, I saw your message, but I couldn't realize. Sorry, Zaggle, for interruption as well.
No, wait, he did the telekinesis? Oh, that's cool. No, I'm just doing play-by-play.
Must have been the pigs.
I don't remember what I was saying.
I don't know. Is there like I like as far as I can see, McLennox is having a decent run. Might be on another PB pace. We haven't had a
Yeah, he's
PB
green
today.
right now.
Yeah.
Definite PB potential. Oh, I was gonna call him Dr. Ubuntu as a play on the Linux thing, but I don't know. That's probably going too far.
Ubuntu.
Yeah, I run a server on Linux, and if I could do it all over again, I would have just had it be a Windows machine. But well, Linux is kind of cool.
I was trying to make
is
a
way
pun.
cooler.
What's way cooler?
McLennox.
Ah, McLennox. Yeah, I was trying to
What
make
were
a
you
pun
saying?
with Lino, like a Linux.
Oh, I see.
McLennox on Linux.
Linux going for that armor that I'm a big fan of. One thing I would criticize is that he doesn't go as far into the alley as I would like, but it looks like he's going to get out of here unscathed. Still missing a tire, but he's been missing that tire for a while. It doesn't seem to bother him too much.
Did you teach him this one?
I did, I think. Yeah.
Brings it
yeah,
to my eye.
It's good to see. I taught Croneus it too, and Croneus seems to like it. Oh, he's getting out the passenger side. Now, topping off on health here is probably unnecessary and potentially dangerous.
Health maxing.
Health maxing
is what?
Who's switching?
FLAMESTROKE switched to a cruiser. He seems to be a patrol hater, like all the best people in the world.
Cruiser gang.
Yeah, it kind of looks like McLennox is driving a super patrol right now. No problem turning without a back tire at all.
Very possible.
Super troll. Huh?
Super troll. I actually thought like patrol hard with 2 L's or patrol with 2 L's. That would be kind of funny, but the emote has been existed for years. We don't change it just because of that. Might make a new resistance
here.
I mean, if you told me about patrol like 4 years ago, I would have made it. I would have made that instead of patrol hard. That works better, I think.
Yeah, but yeah, if everything with hard at the end is like a try hard variation, so it was a big thing like all these years ago. I don't know why the stream froze. Is it froze for you?
It is buffering. I'm gonna refresh real quick.
Okay, jump ahead. He's switching back. Maybe it wasn't a super patrol, or maybe he didn't feel like going with it anyway.
That patrol was a little beat up. He switched over to FIB after finishing Barry. Quite quickly, I might add. And I'll be honest, even though I didn't see any smoke, he was maybe 1 or 2 shots on the trunk from being lit ablaze. Let's see how the Simon snipes go. Now, the Simon was McLennox's downfall yesterday. Probably the main decider in his race against... Who did he race yesterday? Josh?
He was running around and they appeared on Christoph from 2 different sides. Like in one in synchronization. It was a very close race. But
alright, he stuck to his guns.
FLAMESTROKE got cruised. Oh, but he can run there to trigger the enemies. Yeah, it was either that armor pickup for McLennox yesterday or the failed Christoph snipes that decided his fate.
Failed summon.
What?
You said failed Christoph snipes.
Ah,
okay, I'm not correcting anyone anymore because people get pissed. I know.
No, that's okay.
That's last time.
No, that's a good correction.
Correction.
Oh my goodness! What is happening on McLennox's screen right now?
Cheese on fire. That's an ancient meme. Adam, okay.
That is the first death for McLennox. Decent spot to die in.
Bro, I'm
Drive
like
the
20 seconds
Tommy.
behind. I just refreshed the stream. What?
Oh, I'm sorry, no spoilers.
Sorry for spoilers, gamers.
I mean,
Sorry,
considering how Christoph went in his PB, he might still be ahead. Funnily enough,
Simon.
after he returns,
How
FLAMESTROKE
Simon
is
went.
trying to get a police car. Might end up driving to that police station again.
Is FLAMESTROKE aware of potential health pickups, like the one in Bohan or a hot dog vendor?
I'm not sure.
Guess we'll have to wait and see.
Like, I saw him executing strats, but I don't know where he got them from. Could be the tutorial, could be the world record. Also, sometimes it seemed like he didn't know what to do. Yeah, I guess it just like shows that he didn't have enough time to really get into this run, unfortunately. Or
Yeah, we still hope he PBs this run, even though splits don't tell the whole picture, because the rest of the run can be finished under an hour even from this point. It largely depends on his abilities.
yeah,
He's
there is
guessing
an
boxed
hour
in
difference in
like
PBs
it's not
because
for Speed Most Wanted. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting you. Just
No, it's all right.
yeah,
It appears
very
Rodrigo's
cool to see.
called in his connections with Francis McCreary, and he's unleashed a swarm of cops upon FLAMESTROKE.
I mean, it's fun to see because like cops aren't shooting from their cars on this wanted level, so it's just like a bit of a time loss. But it's entertaining for us to see. He got out of it. Let's see how he deals with Rodrigo. Yeah, there's an hour difference in PBs because FLAMESTROKE has only finished one run, and it happened during his first race. He didn't have enough time to practice, to prepare for the tournament. So the runs he's doing are like the only runs he's ever done. But he did say that he.
if you think about it, it's actually a giga chat. Like, if you come to the tournament and just do
Absolutely,
runs,
man.
that's cool.
I respect it.
This is a respectable.
Oh yeah.
Command. I mean, some people practice a lot before doing their first run, so it's all about practice.
Absolutely. And there is no shame in starting, from what some people would consider a slow time. I remember Berry Juice, a resident competitor and friend of the show. I'm Berry Juice. Was learning stunt jumps. And I implored him. I said, hey, buddy, make sure don't get discouraged. Keep your eyes on the prize and understand that, yeah, your first run, man, it's going to take 2 hours. It's going to take 3 hours. Who knows? Especially if you're going to raw dog it like that. And guess what? He DNF'd. And then the next time, like 2.5 hours. And then a week or two after that, he's down into the 40s. It's nothing, So don't be harsh on yourself. Everybody starts somewhere, and everybody can improve.
So I guess that means that if you did not take a week of practice before the tournament, you're in for a hard time.
Yeah, that's another way to look at it.
Or a fun time, depends how you look at it. Especially if you don't deafen yourself and we just... if runners were not deafened, we could just backseat them. It would be pretty funny, but the delay would be probably bad.
I think it would be like hand and brain chess. What was that, Stig? I apologize.
I was trying to figure out what you were saying.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, yeah,
maybe we should save these talking points until McLennox is finished, at least, because he is doing pretty good right now, I think. Full health, full armor.
You want to do
he's
play
very
by play?
close to being
This is only
green.
one play. And The other one is just us talking about the
Hey,
preparation.
FLAMESTROKE is in Bohan.
Yeah, that's a good point. Rodney asks, where's Kyle? Kyle
That's a good
decided
question.
to not join the tournament, but then he kind of showed signs that he would like to be a substitute if someone drops out. And there were some concerns about it, but then the runner decided to stay in the tournament and practice. And that's a good outcome. So
I'm
right
sure
now,
this is...
Kyle right now is on a bench, fucking, just like benchmark. He's sitting there and waiting.
What are you talking about, Ron? I don't understand.
He's benched
I
because
understand.
he didn't join the race properly, the tournament. He didn't sign in. I don't
He
like
still
when
gets
people-
paid.
Well, the question was about the commentator.
Anyway. Did I leak something private that we have?
I think you did, yeah.
What? Is it such a big secret? He was talking about it on his stream at least. Bro, don't
watches that stream?
make these secrets. Don't swipe it all under the rug like that. I don't know. Like, be more transparent. But
I
okay,
don't know. I don't watch Kyle. I don't know.
I will not be talking about anything then. Whatever. Take it away.
No, there are.
Fools.
I have some substitutes lined up. Hopefully it won't come to this. But if somebody is unable to participate, or if somebody is like ignoring the ignoring the schedule, then yeah, we have some people. I have some people that I will message and ask to stand in.
Oh, absolutely.
We'll see how
In
it
fact, somebody in chat, Lysenka's been grinding Most Wanted. I don't know if you've seen.
I had to.
Oh, you had to. Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, as Jonas submitted SBW. That's good.
Nice. All right. Back to the gameplay. I apologize. We may have gotten a little off track there. FLAMESTROKE is finally going to be making his way into the 6-star area. He's grabbing a quick little burger from Burger Shot, and we'll see how this goes for him. Meanwhile, McLennox actually into Alderney and Green, exiting the parking garage, going after Sergi.
You know what's funny about this Burger Shot? We used to use it before the warehouse health was decided to be a better option.
Really?
Yeah, we would just like stop there and go for the burger.
List all the runners who thought that burger shot is a good idea, and we'll laugh at them.
Me and Leon used to go for that burger.
Alright,
Oh, what fools.
there's no laugh with me when you mention Leo. I can cry and nothing else.
Yeah, it was like 2019. Ooh,
FLAMESTROKE. Oh my goodness, that was sick. Sorry if there's spoilers on that.
I don't think Heath's thing. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that was a spoiler. I didn't know he would do that. That's very cool.
At least I didn't explain what it was.
Yeah, I refreshed. He's going for the grenade count. No, I guess. Well, still. McLennox is trying to get Glenn. McLennox is really good at killing Glenn. Has anyone noticed?
Yeah, it definitely not my favorite target. I often struggle with Glenn. I don't get him that fast most of the time.
I mean, I feel like he's the fastest Glenn killer in this tournament.
Glenn killer.
Yeah, Glenn poke. Ooh. My bad. That's actually a very cool emote.
You only now see it, no one is using it.
No, it's been around for like a year, ever since Brad Summer.
Yeah, some kind of Charlie XCX thing, or I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't call him McLennox for nothing.
No,
Damn,
Glenn
that's a
turning
badass nickname.
Glenn turning right is a rare occasion, so maybe you got lucky. At least I think it's really rare. Glenn driving your way, that is.
Flamestroke's looking for a police vehicle with a computer inside of it.
Yeah,
This is a
chicken
little
van doesn't
dicey.
help.
Who's got a
Meanwhile,
replacement here?
McLennox. Is this a supercar?
I don't know. I don't put much stake in that.
Well, let's see when he gets off the grass.
This might be too close to Surge.
Alright. I hope he doesn't panic if that happens. Okay. They triggered immediately. Maybe it changes something. We don't know yet. Maybe it's better to search. Well, right under the building it would have softlocked, so... Probably
Yes.
nothing to consider, but... Well, maybe arriving with sirens on will flush them out or something. Interesting to think about. Well, they usually see you anyway. So-
McLennox gets stuck on stairs.
Uh-oh. Patrol hard.
Yeah, I mean it might be difficult even with the cruiser. His car is not in a good condition. He takes like a lap around. It's odd, but I guess more power to him. He got there. Like the car doesn't seem like it's in a good condition, but there's no one around, so might as well keep going.
And there's
Nothing else
always
to
a
do.
chance you'll wind up swapping mid-Danny anyways. A lot of runners do. Just kind of the nature of things.
Yeah, most of the times they swap unwillingly. It's because their car just sets on fire right here. Quite the common
Not the
occurrence.
worst
no?
spot.
Yeah, I would just go for it. Let's see what McLennox does. McLennox ignores it, despite his car being like one shot away from setting on fire.
He's got a buffalo here.
Ooh, now that's not what you want to see. Trying to
Not
drive
at
away.
all. How is he alive? This car should be ablaze by now.
I mean, yeah, like 175% of his health is gone. Health and armor. I mean, if you consider health and armor to 100%, I guess. Yeah, I mean, his good health and armor management saved his ass.
That was a really
Absolutely.
close search for him as well.
Yeah, really risking it. Let's see if he gets a no. Oh yeah, classic Marty. Not the best rocket manager in the world. Actually, do you remember, Ron, the most wanted route with Sean being last in Algonquin?
No. What? That's bullshit.
No, I think I think it's in Kyle's. It was in Kyle's PB at the time. Like
Actually,
the
maybe
34.
it makes sense. I don't. Actually, why was it dropped though? Because he drives
mean,
in a random direction.
I mean, you can just go straight to the bridge after Darren Colby, right?
Yeah.
And you won't be able to do the Super GT swap.
It's a
Which I guess was the-
yeah. But it's
No, Super GT swap wasn't a thing back in the day. I think it was the thing that I started doing because my car was fucked one.
Some
Timelines
instability
are all
in
over the
Linux' game here. Almost looked like it was going to crash for a second.
Well, nice to see a Ferrocci.
Yeah, that's the third Feroci that he's driven in this tournament, to the best of my knowledge.
It's such a common car in 6 stars for some reason.
Yeah, it's good for USJs as well. Has decent speed.
Oh, he's looking like a real pro here, gunning down those cops and getting in this car.
Didn't search again. Well, maybe he wants to drive away first. Yes. He's close as fuck again. Maybe he tested all of those, but I wouldn't.
Mervion.
I wouldn't be so sure about some of those. But I guess it works.
Flamestroke seems to be making better progress in the 6-star area than he was in the 0-star one. Already on
Yeah, interesting route to one.
Yeah, got a bit lost.
Happens to the
McLennox?
best of us. Get this Mervin out of the way. Nice.
Anyway, I don't think that Kyle being a substitute was such a big secret, but I'm sorry for leaking it like that. I'm trying to think that what are the bad consequences for this? How would it affect Artesia's legacy?
I mean, that's
No,
one way to look.
ironically, if I fucked up, I'm thinking, why is it bad? I guess because there are more of them. Maybe Kyle is not first in the line. All I wanted to say is, I wanted to just say that, why did all of these legendary runners not join the fun tournament? Guess they don't have time to commit or something, or just don't want to play GTA 4, but I'm kind of salty about that. But we already have 48 players, so it's fine. We have such quality games as already. It's okay, guys. Wait 5 more years. You will regret that you didn't join this one. Probably already in deep regret, I would assume.
I was considering dropping out, and if I did, I would be so pissed off.
Wait, why were you considering if you... because of time?
No, because I'm literally like the organizer. I thought it would be weird. Luckily, I eliminated myself early, so it's not a good
Well,
anymore.
it is a conflict of interests, like Kamis pointed out. Okay, but that's a checkpoint. That's good that he killed Barry.
Yeah, that's a checkpoint. That's a good meme, actually. Thank you, Zazzle.
Killing Barry's good. That's good for FLAMESTROKE. Look, I'm just saying, he's still a little behind right now, but he's close to being on great pace. Just got to get back in the motions. Now, McLennox actually forwent the health pack after Noel, and is just hauling ass. Now, this is plenty of health to deal with Harrison most of the time. If he wants a PB, this is definitely the play, I think. But it's gonna be, it could get dicey. We're gonna have to see.
Yeah, if Harrison himself is on fire and locked in, you probably won't survive with this amount of health. Yeah, it's exactly what Ron was talking about during my race with SBW. Like it's sometimes it really is annoying to see people survive this with like 1 HP. It is a randomizer in a way. Like they can be so distracted by police helicopters that they just don't give a shit about you at all.
I don't know, what about sirens before Harrison? Maybe sirens would change the behavior, probably not.
I use it. I haven't noticed anything out of the ordinary.
Oh, good approach.
Yeah, you could see,
for patrol.
you could see Harrison going down there for McLennox. They didn't hit him.
This is nerve-wracking for McLennox. If we could unmute him against his will, I'm sure he's like, ah, geez, Rick. Oh, man. Because I would be, if I was in that position.
Is that how Canadians talk?
No.
Okay, he's on 1 HP right now. And he didn't look back at the guy that usually stands there. Oh, they're distracted by helicopters. That was very lucky.
Yeah, that guy with the K can already hit you down to half health.
Yeah. If they weren't distracted by the helicopters, McLennox would have been dead. But he's getting really lucky. Like, these guys are absolutely locked in on the helicopters. They pay zero attention to him. But now the helicopters might get him. Or not. That's the last one. Nice. That's sub 41.
Top 42.
Easy minute. Let's get him on the hot mic.
That's a GG.
Fuck.
How you feeling there, bud?
Low on health.
Yeah, you're telling me.
That was nerve-wracking.
Yeah, man, I was edge of my seat.
Low on health.
Yeah, 3 PBs in 3 races.
That's
very impressive.
Yeah, I mean it's too bad I died there. It's nice that it was a PB, but
I mean, it just goes to show just how much time Simon can really lose you, because your Simon this time was perfectly acceptable.
Yeah, Simon definitely went much better this time. But what happened at Leo there? Did you guys see what happened?
At Leo.
Yeah, so Leshenka pointed out that you killed the last guy with
drove
telekinesis.
I drove away, and then I noticed there was a target still on the radar, and then I guess the cops killed him for me. Like, thankfully, I got super lucky at that moment.
Yeah, he might have gotten shot and went over the railing, like it sometimes happens.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of the times you'll see a guy actually out the as you're coming out of the last door on the roof. There's the guy who's leaning behind the half wall, right?
Yep.
But a lot of the times, one of the guys up there will actually go behind. Like if you were to come out the door and you just trace the wall to your right around the exit, sometimes they like to hang out there. Maybe he got hit by a helicopter. I don't know. Very unusual.
Yeah, I started driving away, and I got about a block away, and I was like, okay, I need to search for Sean now. And then I was unable to bring up the police computer, so I was like, okay, what's happening? And I glance at the radar, and there's still a red dot, and I was like, no, my heart sank. And then
guardian angel looking out for you.
The moment I started to drive back, it popped off, and then I was able to search. So the cops must have finished my job for me.
Yeah, so that's some wild stuff.
Yeah, we saw something similar happening to SBW today when he ran away from Noel to get health, and cops killed the last guy for him.
It's a 200 IQ strat right there.
Yeah,
Absolutely. That was a hell of a performance, man. You fought and earned that third place.
yeah.
And I think, look, I'm gonna say it. Maybe I shouldn't. I think with an extra week of practice, let's just say Group A started next week, right? Which it doesn't.
Right.
Group A is being finished right now as we speak. I think you and Josh, oh man, it goes from being maybe like a 60-40 to a straight coin flip. Maybe even in your favor.
Yeah.
Well, the time is tumbling down.
Absolutely, man. Props. PB is always something to celebrate. You ever consider maybe you perform really well under pressure?
A little bit, yeah. I come from a background of a couple thousand hours in Counter-Strike, and we did actually get up in pretty decent ranks. So, yeah, it was, performing under pressure is definitely something that I've had to do in the past.
Okay. But with an audience?
Not as much. My most recent experience with something like that was the San Andreas race that Josh hosted somewhat recently.
Oh, I remember that. Barry took like 14 hours. That was legendary. I remember that. Holy. Oh. You must have finished way faster than him.
I did actually finish way faster than him. I'm not much of a San Andreas runner, but I did put in a little bit of research, a little bit of practice, and my first run I think was in the 8-hour range.
Oh, that's good, but it's better than Barry, that's for sure.
For no major glitches, for first runs, it wasn't terrible. I did manage to get it down to about a 640, I think.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Meanwhile, FLAMESTROKE fought hard. He killed Simon, then Christoph, but then FIB caught up to him. Honestly, the car was burning because of the front damage, so...
Still plenty of time for him to save. He just needs to get back in it. And that armor from Kobe should be a great cushion into alternate.
Every time he doesn't die on a target, that's a time save, but every time he does, that's a time loss. No, that's how most wanted goes usually.
Yeah, that Barry essay race performance. Zazon just cannot stop talking about it.
It was just such a legendary stream because I remember I woke up that day and it had just started and I was like, oh, good luck, Barry, hell yeah. And then I went and did a full day of work where I also was tuned in to Barry, like in and out. And then I got home from work and Barry was still going. And I was like, oh, okay.
Then you went to sleep and he was still going. Then you woke up and he was still going.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. But it felt like that, and just the sheer tenacity, honestly, shades of FLAMESTROKE. FLAMESTROKE coming in, didn't have time to practice nearly as much as he wanted to, but he's sticking it out, And it's obviously too early to call. I think we'll see a PB. I don't see why not. That's where my money's at.
Oh yeah, we can see the loadless timer. 40:59. Well, maybe it's not loadless, but yeah. The timing starts different for the live split and for the race itself. So
Yeah, get that son of a gun on the leaderboards, McLennox.
Yeah, I'll probably
Nothing
be
better.
submitting a run here shortly. If I didn't die there, that definitely would have been sub 40, and that's kind of what I'm aiming for right now.
Yeah, for me at least, there's always something so special about getting a really interesting run on the board as a PB. Like my PB on the most wanted board for the longest time was a race against Kyle. All right, Kyle's a very notable figure in this community. You don't want to talk bad about him; he can do terrible things to you. But I liked having that as my PB. And then I was like, well, now if I get a PB, like a boring one just on stream, that's no fun.
Right.
And I got one. Then I got one when I was awake for 26 hours, and I had really cheap text-to-speech going, and it was like a fever dream. And I was like, okay, that can replace it, sure. And I was like, what can I replace in that? So it definitely savor it. This one needs to be in your run history for sure on the leaderboards, even if you go and you get a 32 next week, you know.
oh yeah,
Yeah, it's a good point.
Zazzle didn't want a PB because of that text-to-speech thing. And
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was
So
hilarious,
good,
that
man.
thing.
What a
Yeah,
nightmare.
That was a fucking legendary stream. Yeah, I love just thinking about it.
You know, when you're running most wanted, you need to you got to be careful, because if you pick up the armor, it's a 40% movement penalty. And you got to make a split in your OBS systems and all sorts of garbage. Oh man.
I think Flamestroke wants to swap his car. Not sure why. Because of the pop tire. Okay, makes sense.
Why not? Doesn't take any damage for it, so not that bad. But he is going to be taking the Josh route. It looks like.
He still had plenty of health to get to. Darren.
Oh, he wants the God car. Very possible. Oh no, he's returning to the main road here.
Actually, is there COVID-20?
Over 20? Yeah, probably. I don't know. I
No,
ain't
but
keeping track.
20 is still fitting because it happened in that year. I started.
Oh yeah.
I was always thinking that way. I didn't think like not COVID-19 or 19. The year is all that matters. I'm already thinking, yeah, maybe it happened in 2019 because of that fucking name. But no, gotta recheck every time.
Yeah, I mean I remember reading the news, like it started like in December of 2019, like there was like something
Oh yeah,
weird happened in China.
These news come out all the time, but this time it was real.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a lifetime ago.
Yeah, 2020 is like the
Oh,
COVID
it
year.
was the tournament year. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
God.
exactly.
How
That's
is
what I was
that
about to say.
possible? That's such a coincidence. And guess what? Flamestroke is exactly killing 20 on target. Well, that's what we're talking about. So
Yeah.
we come full circle.
He's a very interesting Kobe.
He slipped.
It looks like he's still gonna get the armor. Is he gonna get the Super GT? Okay, he's gonna get the AK.
I have a fun fact for you all. I have 40 minutes of free space. So he needs to finish in 40 minutes or I need to delete something
no.
from my fucking disk.
Oh no, oh no. Do the GTA installs. Oh,
No,
that's
you
not
know,
enough.
I believe so hard that I will not delete anything. Let's see. But if I forget... Well, it will turn red when it's less than 1 gig, so... 40 minutes is a deadline to finish this.
I mean, you better like think about what you want to delete first.
Yeah, of course. It's from Grimhild, GTA 4 playthrough.
Isn't it on YouTube anyway?
Yeah, but I thought it's like half of it is... You need to like... You VPN it to watch it or whatever. Not sure. And the last part is missing everywhere, so that's kind of sad.
Why is FLAMESTROKE still here? I don't understand what does he want to do?
He wasn't interested in the Super GT. He was interested in the armor. And I think maybe he thought if he went and got the armor before finishing Kovi's gang, maybe they'd get away, which they did go outside, don't get me wrong. Just kind of a few missteps here and there. It creates a sloppy situation. That being said, it's looking like he's going to be able to get to the replacement car in Alderney.
Yeah. Oh, that's a risky move. Okay.
Through the center of the barricade.
Alright, I'm wondering
I guess
what is McLennox up to. Maybe I missed... Oh!
Looks like
Heartless
he's Jay.
playthrough. Let's see.
Oh, he's on controller.
We is on a controller. Okay, FLAMESTROKE is fairly close.
He could have gotten that supercar.
He probably doesn't know about it because it's kind of a secret strat still. It's posted in Discord, but plenty of people don't bother reading it.
I mean, is it really a secret if it's happened probably hundreds of times unknowingly?
Yeah, unknowing, but going for it, like knowing what exactly is happening in the portal. Yes, some of us have noticed that the turning rate was different and the body roll was different, but knowing how to recreate it and what to aim for in a run, like everyone was switching to the fucking Keenan car. Even those who claim that we knew about it, what about it, but why did you not switch to the good car on Keenan, for example? Maybe some of you did. I didn't watch all the runs on the leaderboard, but yeah. Isn't that a great point to have? To discuss.
My issue is just with
publicly.
calling it secret, that's all.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's already pro supercar propaganda in the Most Wanted tournament Discord.
Ooh, is FLAMESTROKE gonna skip the health here? I sure hope he doesn't. Could really give him a good cushion.
This seems... I'm not sure. Not sure if he knows about it.
Meanwhile, McLennox is obeying traffic laws. He stops. He sees the yellow light and he reduces speed and stops at the intersection.
Hey,
It's
remember
looking
that
like the trailer.
McLennox actually does, yeah. McLennox has experience as a police role player in GTA 4. So
Yeah,
this must be...
One of the
The
first things
thing-
I noticed in McLennox's gameplay, which I thought was very interesting, was here he was, not knowing, you know, maybe everything you need to know about Most Wanted, and he was holding down right mouse to aim, getting out of vehicles. And I was like, ooh. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Definitely some advanced experience here.
IV has a lot of depth. Some people grasp everything from the video, others need to be told what is happening. So, yep.
He just ran that red.
Yeah, it's like with a lot of things. Some people just prefer not to ask anyone and get as much information on themselves as possible. And some people would like ask about like a thing that they're a click away from. But I guess most of the people are somewhere in the middle.
FLAMESTROKE's still in the green here.
Yeah, it's going through Alderney.
It looks like the boys are a little close to him right now, though. I'm slightly worried once he comes out of his computer.
That's like
that's a
nice avoiding maneuver.
Yeah. Clean line.
Talking to people is scary, Barry.
Oh, absolutely.
If only knew how much I'm trying to avoid talking to people.
Oh my goodness, that was a clutch Glen.
Yeah, very good. Very
what
impressive.
a bloke, this FLAMESTROKE.
Okay, man.
Croneus
I think
commentating Linux role playing more interesting than any Most Wanted round. His game just looks so good. He has shadows on. I don't play with shadows.
Oh, we had plenty of interesting games in Most Wanted. The group stage is not the highlight of the tournament. Remember, it's just the first step. It's important, but it's a preparation for what's to come.
no. I mean, it is a highlight for me because we're seeing so many new people.
Oh
here.
yeah, definitely.
And like it every week is a surprise. Like you get introduced to like how many, like 10 people you haven't seen play this game before. It's incredible. It's incredible that we were able to get this going in the first place.
Playoffs
Absolutely.
without crowd, just like in COVID days. Empty fucking stage.
I think COVID is like a big reason for why the first Most Wanted tournament happened.
I didn't. Yeah, I forgot that it was like that.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, cuz someone could like create a watch party kind of thing and watch together, like
Oh,
the sesh, and people are watching Most Wanted tournament, something like that.
come on,
Well, yeah, I
Flamestroke,
think
get
the
him.
sesh is the sesh having a sesh in Birmingham. Maybe they can organize something there.
Get him.
And imagine a live sesh reaction to that. Holy.
Live sesh.
Well, I don't know if they would want to be on camera, but yeah.
Get him, Flamestroke. If,
Yeah.
if he can kill Phil here, he's just gonna save a lot of time, even if he dies and has to come back.
Oh my God! Flamestroke! Just run! Just run!
Come on, man. Come on, that's a tire. Oh, nice.
Oh my
okay.
Wow.
Wait, did that not count? Oh, it did split. Okay, cool.
It did
Minus
count.
10, baby.
Yeah, he's splitting manually. I don't know why he seemed oblivious to the fact that the car was about to explode. It's very scary.
Dedicated cop. All right, McLennox has decided to forego traffic laws, and now he's just tearing ass on the highway, weaving in and out of traffic.
Actually, quite unfortunate for Flamestroke. He was very close to respawning in Bohan, but ended up being here. The worst spot of all. Like, I don't know what that line is. I think like if he were like, I don't know, like 5 meters, 5 meters north, he probably would have been in Bohan.
What's a meter?
Do you think I can transfer that to fucking feet? Maybe I can actually. That would be like a couple.
It's about 3.5 bald eagles.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not that far at all. He was very close.
12 feet, I think. Maybe.
Barry says, that's like a yard, but for wrong people. Oh, man, you're going to make some enemies. Be careful.
Flamestroke is making his return to the 6-star area. 10 minutes ahead.
Kind of like RTLS, but RTMW maybe, I don't know.
RTA, return to
DLC
Albany.
split if you die.
Yeah, he has another 10 minutes to save, and then another... I think he has almost 10 minutes between each of these targets that he could potentially save. Now, I don't know if he knows about Stig's secret bridge armor. We'll see. We'll see.
He's looking for it, but I guess he doesn't remember where it is exactly. In this situation, it would be better if you just drive past and not try to find something while being surrounded by cops. Always a bad idea.
Yeah, why not? Why not? I got a question for McLennox here. McLennox, what's your favorite vehicle in GTA 4?
It's actually a pretty easy answer for me. It's the Coquette, hands down. I'm a big fan of the way that thing handles.
Okay, yeah, it's smooth.
It kind of handles like a super cop car.
Okay, let's reiterate. The Coquette's definitely my favorite sports car, but honestly, one of my favorite all-around cars is the Cavalcade.
Ah,
Really?
yeah, that's a decent
Wow.
choice.
That's
they're
freaky.
they're beefy enough. They can flip cars over and stuff. They can take a beating, and they handle pretty well.
Any thoughts on the Huntley Sport?
Huntley Sport's pretty good car. Yeah, nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
Right,
What about
seems
you,
like
Steve?
I mean, Hakumai is a good answer, I guess.
Hakumai is a fantastic and rare car.
Yeah. People like I see some people like complaining how many sedans are in this, but I actually like quite a lot of them. Not sure. There's one I can't really remember what the name is. Oracle is great.
Oh, you like the Oracle?
Oracle is like a 7 series.
Maybe you're thinking of Pinnacle.
Pinnacle, yeah, Pinnacle is rare as well. Don't always.
Well, it is
don't-
not a sedan, I think. I don't remember.
DF890 fans? Anybody?
Yeah, that one looks pretty cool. Some people hate it for some reason.
Very strange vehicle.
Meanwhile, FLAMESTROKE did not reach the most wanted this attempt. He will have to try again.
A lot of air for McLennox. Yeah, burnt out on Danny. I don't know. I don't know what went wrong there, other than the cops following him through the gate. Gonna be rough, but still plenty of green on the table for him.
Yeah, Ron, keep an eye on your drive.
No, it's a normal cop car. If you
You know,
can do.
We probably should have just answered News Cruiser.
What's my favorite car was the question? What do you mean?
Yeah. Yes.
No,
Saber GT, isn't it?
Banshee is pretty cool. It's a legendary GT3 car. It's hard to pick like a sports car. If it's a sports car, it has to be the fastest one, so it's a Comet.
That's
It's
really
kind of
good, yeah.
boring answer.
Saber GT is definitely my favorite muscle car.
That's a good pick. Yes, that's my favorite too. Same will confirm.
Because I remember asking Ron actually, and it all came back to me. And he was like, "Yeah, I think Saber GT," and I was like, "Ah, nice."
Yeah, I just couldn't think about anything else than sports cars. Saber GT is kind of a muscle car more than sports car, even though it has a cool paint job.
I like Kaspersky's answer, the Rusty Pajero.
Ooh,
Yeah, the Rusty
Yeah.
cars are great. Big fan of
Stun
those.
Jump fans. I like the Rusty Saber. I like the Rusty Emperor. I pretty much only like vehicles that spawn on Mohawk.
Yeah, I like when they kind of part all over the road with
Yeah,
their
yeah.
fucking exhaust.
Parts are great. Yeah, I think Vajero is definitely the best one out of all the beaters.
Did they get rid of beaters in 5? That's another thing to add to the list of downgrades that they did to our favorite GTA.
Get him, Flamestroke.
Oh, there it is! Now that's a rare vehicle.
Oh yeah.
We were just talking about here.
Hate those taillights.
I feel like I like most of the cars in this game. Like it would be hard for me to say.
Oh, the boys,
No,
the boys.
man.
Oh, Flamestroke,
All he had to do
no.
was pass the gate and they would probably get stuck. Shit, man. This is very bad. The FIB cycle is... Indeed.
How's the hard drive space looking, Ron?
Good shout, 24 minutes. Let's set it as a... Okay, I'll just remove something, it's fine. It was just for content that I mentioned it. You know, we need to have some kind of a... Like, the goal would be like, yeah, sub 130 would be pretty nice at this point.
Best T-Lad bike in RG900.
No, I think if you tried all the sports bikes in T-Lad, you might have changed your answer.
Yeah. Betty 800 is the best one. It's just like a super police cruiser. Super news cruiser, I would even say. It just steers
anyone
like
made
GTA 5 bike.
Has anyone made a
It's so
Batty
cool.
chest emote yet?
Oh my god. Well, I think... I don't know how... Yeah, I think I will need to hit a course of how to design an emote from the scratch to make it look good, but it's a really good idea for the damn December if we survive that long.
Yeah, if we
Flamestroke.
could get the tournament finished by then.
Whew. Flamestroke back on his feet.
Hakucho Custom is the fastest bike, but it has a longer rear wheel, so it slides everywhere, but yeah. And I don't know how much you would lose on turns.
Standard Hakuchu is definitely the best handling bike, like the best handling sports bike in IV.
Nah, that has to be Betty still, because I think standard Hakucho is not that far from energy, from what I remember. And I hate
You
the
remember
exhaust. I hate the exhaust pipe because you always hit something with it.
Hakuchu literally handles like a dream.
Okay, fine. But I will never pick it over Betty if I had to pick one for the races. Betty just turn-in rate is much better on Betty 800.
Flamestroke close to getting back to Alderney here, and I am praying for him. Enforcer cycle, that would be ideal. But I haven't been looking at the stream in a minute or so. Oh, that's a van. He's on it. This should
Let's
give
go.
him should ease his concerns with Danny. Oh, he loves going through the middle of this barricade. Oh, inadvisable.
That's really unlucky that that cop car is there. But you shouldn't go for the middle anyway. Because now there's a gap. He doesn't have a lot of health at all anymore. I hope he knows at least one place to get either health or armor. But I cannot be sure. There's a shit ton of hot dogs around. Yeah, but Flamestroke is taking a different route.
Oh, that's a head-on collision with a van.
This is not good at all. What?
Stun locked.
It's trying to reverse. Okay, if he dies here, it might be a bottom respawn. Probably not anymore.
Hope. Oh, it's gonna put him back in the red. Still plenty of time to save, don't get me wrong. He's got Danny, Marty, Mervin, Noel, and Harrison.
Okay, it is bottom. Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Good.
That's gonna cut down on the drive time significantly.
Right. Was worried for a bit, but he's still on it.
Yeah, he takes a second to take a mental reset every time he dies. That might be a good idea actually sometimes in a race. So you go with a calm head and...
Absolutely. Oh, cavalcade. You gotta understand, I'm coming from a stunt jumps background. The cavalcade Getting it into the water, nice and easy, no issues. But it just doesn't have that power to really hop that wall the same way the Huntley does. Don't get me started on the Cavalcade pickup. The FXT? Oh man. Okay, chat's telling me to shut the fuck up about stunt jumps. This is most wanted. Most wanted is most wanted. Okay, I apologize. Back to you, Ron.
Alright, we just lost Zazelbar for like the rest of this race. Thank you, Will. Art said the most overrated car in IV is Sultan RS. Yes.
Absolutely.
It's like the bowling meme. Sultan RS, another meme that everyone keeps reiterating. It's because this was the easiest fixed spawn to find probably for the people. Well, Turismo was easier. I guess it's just the first time. Well, because it had visual upgrades probably, people thought it's fast. Let's be real. Because it's based on Subaru, people like Subaru maybe. Is it gonna be just endless FIB for Flamestroke, man? I don't like this. All you have to do with even with FIB cycle, you can kill one target. All you have to do is drive forward. Sometimes it's really hard, but and when you kill the targets, they can really mess with you as well. But the gate at the start of Marcy should block most of the cars that are following you. So he is going pretty well right now. Let's see what happens.
I mean, this route is like very risky.
It's
Would
got the
strongly
gray
advise-
stars. As long as he doesn't break the gate. Okay, I think this should be alright. As long as he... a little hustle, maybe.
Yeah, some people have no clue about the power of the gate. I
Ooh,
saw
he
somebody. I
Drops
saw
past a few
somebody.
targets.
I don't understand. But he also do it on foot.
I think you can kill this one from there, definitely.
Yeah, you can kill well, like 2 targets from this point, but you.
Oh yeah,
you
but
skip
not
the-
this corner guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Going back here is very inadvisable.
Yeah, that's rule number 1, never return. In this case, he
There's
got
the boys.
unlucky with this
Never
one.
look.
You need to hit the driver, he's just spamming it. In panic.
Oh no, Flamestroke, no!
Yeah, if FIB cycle doesn't change, it's gonna be really rough. Don't know what to say.
Yeah, this is exactly where you never return. Don't look back.
But the FIB came from the front, to be honest, but still. Then he opened the gate for that cop car as well, I think.
The crucial flaw there was simply not knowing the standard approach of, you know, a nice clockwise pattern around and stopping to shoot the targets. It was very close to perfect.
The audio really freaked out from force Flamestroke. It's the OBS audio capture, sometimes it does it sadly. I don't know, if there was a fix I would just recommend it to everyone, but it also happens to me, like when this crackling starts happening when you use the OBS capture for the game sound only.
It goes away. There's no worries.
Yeah. Is okay.
I believe Flamestroke wants to communicate with us, perhaps.
Yeah.
That's time for me.
Flamestroke, everything all right?
Yeah. All good, but it's nearing my bedtime, so yeah, I have to wake up early tomorrow.
Oh. Alright.
Well, it's alright. You tried your best.
Keep spawning at that same fucking
The
hospital. I
endless
don't know.
FIB cycle really messed up with you. You were going really well on the second part of Algonquin. Only a few deaths.
Yeah, Danny is one very bad.
Yeah, you just go there and the FIB car spawns in front of you, you cannot do much. If it's in the
Yeah.
back, it can at least be blocked by the gate, but in front, no can do.
Well, GG's.
Well, thank you for joining the tournament either way.
Yeah,
Yeah, good
thank
race.
you for having me.
Good effort.
Won't steal any more of your time if you have to wake up early.
Yeah, I'll try to make one more attempt afterwards.
Yeah, don't abandon this,
Okay.
but make more preparation. Well, if you have time, obviously.
Yeah, things are kind of hectic right now, but yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
GG's McLennox.
Yeah, good game.
Well
Good
played.
race, man. Good
Good
effort.
game. Did you PB again?
I did, yeah.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you, thank you.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, thank you guys.
GG's. Thank you everyone. Stick Zazelware and
No, thank
good
you.
one. Yeah,
Thank you.
good one.
You tried your
Thank-
best. That's all that matters.
Exactly, man. Thank you, Flamestroke, and I hope you get a good rest,
Thank you.
because this category is exhausting.
There's more marathon, right? There are more races, right?
For
Yeah,
today
yeah,
is the
this
last
is-
one for today, but yeah.
No,
Tomorrow
but
starts the
for
new
a
one.
period, I think. Yeah. So good luck to you
Yeah,
all
nine
also
more.
for hosting that. Thank you. GG's.
Yes.
Yeah.
On that
GG,
sad
thank-
note, we can finish this. Well, we could talk a little bit more about the groups if some of you want, but yeah. Otherwise,
I
we are done.
Thanks
If I
everyone for
message
watching.
you, will you reply? That is the main question.
Wait, so who?
Like I can message you afterwards about that for routes if I wanted.
Sorry, I didn't understand the question.
My mic is very shit.
No,
Now do you hear me?
You can type the question later if you want to ask something.
Yeah. I was asking if I type because the community is very strong. You guys have. So yeah.
Community
Hopefully.
site, yes. We are
The
tight.
ideas and clips I
members.
see that regularly. Yeah. GG's and good night.
Yeah, good
Kind
night.
of late right now. Yeah.
Yeah, have a good rest. Thanks everyone for watching. We have a race already tomorrow in B1, I believe, as John will race Kyoto. I believe the time will be posted in racing. GTA.
Yeah, more or
Discord.
less same time every day.
Yeah.
Sometimes a bit earlier, so keep a close eye on the channel if you want to not miss anything.
Get ready for the
Yeah.
next week. 12 new runners start their journey.
It's going to be exhilarating, and for any loyal fans, I regret to inform you I will not be on commentary until probably next week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, maybe some Thursday. Probably not, but we'll see. A lot is in store. We're still going to figure out, people are still scheduling, but you just heard it. We're going to have some races tomorrow. So make sure you tune in, make sure you got your notifications on for GTM Marathon, It's going to be a blast.
Muted? Who the hell is muted?
Who's muted? Am I muted?
What
I'm
the-
not muted. TGL audio guy?
Does this mute everything? What the fuck? Alright.
Fuck your pick'ems.
Music. I didn't hear it, my bad. Fuck me, whatever. Not
Yeah,
raiding
good night.
everyone today, but maybe you can do a shout out and we go there. Thank you for watching.
Good night.
Take it easy.